Welcome in, everybody, to the first installment of our Greek tabletop RPG, Whispering Pantheon. I am your dungeon mistress, your hostess of this fine tale. I'm known as Dolly on the internet, or Copic, but you can just call me Dungeon Mistress. Let's meet our players. First off, TheNatchan. Who will you be playing? Maybe what's their class, and maybe a little bit about yourself and where we can find you on the internet.
Hello, I'm TheNatchan 1984. I am playing Vikeen of the Bright Sands. He is a wizard, and I'm really excited to play him. And you can find me here on Twitch under TheNatchan 1984. And I am a variety streamer. You can catch me there a few days a week. And yeah, happy to be here.
Thanks, TheNatchan. Up next, we have Dorkwinkle.
Hey, I'm Dorkwinkle. Not allowed to be Dorkwinkle anymore. And I'm playing Diego Abinati, a Divine Soul Sorcerer. And you can just find me at the Copic Discord server and at Twitter at Creek Debate.
Thanks so much, Dorkwinkle. And up next, we have the one and only Chron.
Hi, I'm Chron. I'm playing Myyrion today. He's a paladin, and you'll just have to find out more about him later.
Paladin.
You can find me in Copic's Discord,
Paladin.
Sly's Discord, or on Twitter.
Paladin.
Oh, yeah, paladin.
Dungeon Mistress love Paladin so much. Oh! Also, Dream, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you. The mustache is amazing. Yeah, you should have seen the Chugi before I made him change it. All right, up next, we have Luke, I suppose.
Hi, I'm Luke. I'm playing Bingo, the kobold. And you can find me here on Twitch at Luke Anime and Memes.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much. And up next, we have the very talented. You can catch them sometimes streaming in the general channel or in the Adventure Time channel in my Discord, making things animated and moving really cool. Amber Abbey.
Yo! Hello, it's me, Amber Abbey, the one, the only big buff BV tuber. Yes. I do stream in Copics, but also hopefully I can stream, I think I'm probably going to start streaming again next month at twitch.tv/Amber Abbey. Yeah. And today I'll actually be playing Seaweed, the Triton Sorcerer. It should be fun. I'm excited.
Hell
It'll be great!
Hell yeah. All right. And last but certainly not least, brand new to tabletop RPG games, met at a convention that I was hosting that I talked about, several moons ago. And I was like, hey guys, I'm doing my very first tabletop RPG panel. We have FatKats who found me there. Join the server.
Woo!
And tell us who you are, where we can find you if you'd like, and who you're playing.
Yeah, so I'm FatKats or Fat Sauce or FatKats.
Fat
Whichever
sauce. What the fuck?
I am playing Durch, the Tiefling Rogue. I rarely social media, so I'm just here to have fun. If you really want to find me, I guess my Twitter is out there now. Like you said, this is my first TTRPG ever, and I'm super excited, and I hope I can add to the fun excitement.
Get lost in the sauce. Hell yeah.
I like it. That's my new motto.
All right. Let's tell a story about Greek gods. But first, a tale of history, of loss, of change, and ultimately, redemption. The story begins many decades before the tale today. A kingdom under siege. 6,000 men. One warrior king. Just a boy. No older than 15 or 16 years old, but a commander, now a captain. Before him lay a tall metropolis, surrounded by high sandstone walls. If he can breach these walls, his people will be free. No longer a slave to the warrior-like kingdom. But he feels fear. What if he isn't enough? What if 6,000 is not enough? It is, after all, 6,000 versus 25,000 trained warriors, and the 6,000 are just men and women alike who want nothing more than to be their own people. No longer will they be born into slavery with their backs bent and broken under the law and the whips of the mighty. These are simple folk who have risen both their pitchforks, their clubs, and their voices. No more pain. No more heartbreak. And before them, the young king. The first battle was fought and won. 2,327 men and women died, and the king knew them all by name. But they broke through the city walls, and the warrior kingdom was surprised and afraid. Peace was quick to arise thereafter, but it was just as equally quick to fall. Meanwhile, in Olympus, a war too was being fought. Only this war was not for freedom. This war was for power. Ares, a cruel, malicious warrior whose hand had wrought 9,000 deaths, stood at the very base of Mount Olympus. A challenge I give to the gods, that I, Ares, Lord of all war, should sit upon the throne that Zeus has never been worthy for. It was Athena who answered him at the base of the steps. A goddess of war. How proud thine are, Ares, to think that you and your meager mind, your brutish ways could sit upon a throne and they fought. But neither could win. Both deities of equal strength and measure. And so, battered and injured, though unable to kill the other, they made a deal. Each one would allow their divinity to spread throughout the mortal realm. And when the time came, their offspring would clash. And the offspring that was left alive would then have rights to challenge Zeus to his throne. For Zeus has been missing for 500 mortal years. And this is where our story begins. Welcome, players, chat, to the Whispering Pantheon. Our session begins on a mountainside. Each of you find yourselves clustered in a small, bustling village, named after the oracle herself, Delphi. The village is peaceful, content, quiet. A melancholy, however, hangs in the air. The people greet you with smiles that do not reach their eyes. And though the streets are tidy and clean and lined with small clay pots of gentle, tiny flowers, and you can smell the honeysuckle in the air, the cook fires, the suckling pig roasting with honey, though it should be merriment, something is off. There is only one place where adventurers seeking the counsel of the Oracle of Delphi gather, and that is the Third Eye Inn. The Third Eye is a spacious inn and tavern, the tap room being able to accommodate well over 250 guests. There is a small, narrow stage, though it could easily accommodate a larger one, and you've heard rumors that eventually, and sometimes, especially when the night begins to turn into morning, the fire dancers arrive. Each of you, one by one, have come by any means. Some of you mystical, others of you by ship, passing the island of Crete, through the city. I'm gonna mess up this Greek name. I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna mess it up, but it starts with an M. Passing a large metropolis, M-town, as we're gonna call it for now, so the DM can Google translate it better. Not quite, no. Mycenae. It's called Mycenae. Haha, I got it. Mycenae. It's a metropolis city, Mycenae. From there, you went north to the mountain Delphi. Further north is on your travels, adventurers, even further north than Mount Delphi, there is a massive, singular, lonely mountain whose peak rises far above the clouds. That is Olympus. But someday you might reach immortality, or someday you may have a feat that is so devious that become infamous in Olympus, or that is so heroic that you are enshrined as one of the great heroes. But we'll see. You have a long time yet. Here and now, you find yourself at the Third Eye, surrounded by the smell of the outdoors, honeysuckle, sweet soil, and inside, red grape wine and this buttery, decadent scent. Scones laid out for free on decorative clay plates, all lining the very long bar for you to simply grab and then take a seat. Vakeen, go ahead and describe what you look like.
Yes, he is tall, a little over 6 feet. He is muscular but slender. Strength is clearly not his strong point. Har har. He wears a draping of clothing in reds and blacks. He's dripping in excessive jewelry, mostly to seems like draws attention to his chest and shoulders. He has a large assortment of rings upon his fingers. Each index has a golden clawed ring. His long black hair, which goes to his backside, is done back in thick braids. And he is definitely toned like he spends a lot of time out in the sun. Or at least used to.
As you step in, you are guided to take a scone covered in butter and a seat. You are given a free shot glass of what they claim to be Dionysus's best brew.
I smile and thank the individual and sample the beverage.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Heck yeah. Right out the gate, baby.
Oh!
First roll, let's go. All right, that's a 16 plus. What is my... Oh, nice. 16 plus 4 for a 20. Let's go.
There is a reason they only gave you one shot. Wow. It is sweet, and it could be very, very easily lost how many you drink, but it is quite... It is quite potent.
He'll like nod and like hold his glass up to whoever is nearby. I'm like, this is actually excellent. I am impressed.
The next adventurer, as Vakeen sits and enjoys his scone and drink, is Seaweed. Describe what you look like.
Okay. So before you see a Trident, usually the tales of the Tridents are they're very mysterious. This underwater warrior-like society, brave and bold. But before you stands a tall, awkward Triton, definitely out of the water. All right. So Seaweed, as I said, Seaweed is a Triton. They're about 6 feet-ish tall for a Triton. Nice. They have the pale blue skin, kind of these thick, dreaded hair, green. You know, very simple clothes. Kind of like a crop top vest, you know, small t-shirt, shorts, flip-flops. Very unassuming. Yeah. Very unassuming. But they have this like weird air about them, like they're out of place, like they don't really belong.
You are ushered to the bar to grab a warm, buttery scone and offered a free shot of wine.
Is this for Seaweed? Oh, you give Seaweed gift. Seaweed's very grateful. Seaweed loves you. Thank you.
When you drink the
And
wine, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
That is a critical for 25 total.
It is very potent, but very sweet. It almost tastes like our modern day what I like to call a bitch beer. Quite tasty.
Friend, seaweed is so happy. It is so delicious. Can seaweed have more?
They will fill it as much as you would like.
Oh yeah, I hit that nat 20. Seaweed is having a good time.
Sliding to our next adventurer. Myyrion. Myyrion?
Myrion's
Myyrion. What do you look like?
Myyrion is impressively tall. He's 6'10". He's very well built. You can tell that he hones his body all the time. And he'll be wearing a suit of armor, basically. That'll be, or the trim will be not brilliant silver around the edges. He has long black hair that'll be in a single braid, kind of low, with loose bangs around his face. And his eyes will be a piercing gold. And overall, he's tan, like he's outside all the time.
You're ushered for the scone and handed a small shot of wine.
He would take both and then smell the wine before he tries it.
Grapes, fermented, sugar.
He'll take a sip.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Uh, 21.
Packs a punch. Dionysus's finest brew. It's good stuff. Good stuff. But it has little effect. You're then ushered to a seat. First roll of the game. Roll me a d6.
Oh, so the healing shot gets recharged at checkpoints, and it also it's on how much damage. I have 2.
Oh, that's a 2. Sorry.
Okay, I almost got one down there. Let's touch this.
Okay. You sit next to Vakeen. The table is very round and open, so it doesn't really feel like you're sitting next to a stranger, even though you are. There's enough feet in between the two of you that it isn't entirely uncomfortable. So, we'll get around to that. Our next adventurer. All right, yo cats. Describe what Durch looks like as he steps in to the third eye.
So he's approximately about 6 feet tall. He's got black leather armor and a hood pulled up over his head, Assassin's Creed style. You can see like the tips of his horns kind of pointing through where they've worn through the hood. But all you can see inside the hood is like a dull silver mask with green eyes shining through the little slit. There's a crossbow on his back and a rapier at his side.
You're given
He walks very hat-like.
Hell yeah. You're given a scone and a drink. If you drink a drink, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it's getting downed. That's gonna be a 6.
Woo! Nice buzz. One drink, nice buzz. One knockback, and your head's a little.
Cheap date.
Whew. Your head is buzzing. You're having a pretty good time. You're a little
Getting loose.
You feel kind of friendly. Roll a d6 for me.
Gladly. That's gonna be a 3.
Right, you end up sitting next to Seaweed. Not close enough, but at the same table, though there's a decent distance. Again, this tap room is really large, able to contain or hold upwards of 250, maybe 300 people. So, and it is busy. But you've noticed, and maybe this is just your drunken state as you're like counting, there's only so many tables, but there's a lot of chairs around these circular tables. So it's like Seaweed, maybe 2 chairs, you. All right?
Oh,
Sliding to our next adventurer, Diego.
All right. What comes in is a very young-looking man, about 5'6", wearing a very kind of a brown shirt that's too big for him, and pants just fit kind of snugly. Has a bunch of patches in them, and held up by a belt that's sort of made of rope. Sort of a constant like smile on his face, as if it's he just heard the funniest joke and just had a great day. When he will we'll head over and grab a scone, and his hands are very clearly calloused with what appears to be the hands of a general laborer.
You gonna
Looks
knock back
very
your drink?
confident. Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, roll a Constitution saving throw.
21.
All right. They were not kidding. This is like candy. Woo! And it's such a beautiful, deep violet. You wonder if you might be able to use this color for something.
Hey, man, can I get what sort of fruit do you use for the berries?
They tell you grapes.
Grapes? Like, there's just regular red grapes? Just get them such a fine red color.
She says they're from Dionysus's garden.
Oh. I need to visit there. Thanks for the Drake and scones.
Roll a d6.
All right. 5.
All right. You sit at Vakin's table.
Diego just looks at Vakin's just like in wonderment, like he never seen such a man. It's like, oh. I'm sorry, but did those hurt?
If you mean the adornments, no, not really, no. Mm-mm. When he smiles pretty genuinely, and you can see that he does bear fangs. He does not hide it.
Spicy.
Wow.
Before you roleplay more, slide it on over to her. I think I have only one more, right? Bingo?
Yes, it's me, Bingo.
All right. It's only Bingo. Okay. Your princess said that she would join you shortly, that she wished to pray in the Garden of Dionysus. Giving her her privacy, you've headed to the third eye. And as you step in, you are nervous to leave her alone. But you know that the village of Delphi is typically safe. You weren't able to gather any information that led you to believe otherwise, at the very least. Go ahead and describe what you look like.
So you'll see a fairly small 2'2" kobold. What once were bright red chromatic scales have dulled and had scars from age and time, and he's wearing very ornate scale mail armor with a blue tint to it, and a little blue eye on the center. And at his side, you'll see a mace with a wolf head kind of design, and a shield on his back, which has a dragon face.
Roll d6.
D6. That is a 3.
Okay. Do you drink the wine?
I am currently working. I'll apologize. I need to keep my senses about me.
All right. And you got a 6? You got a 3? 6?
I got a 3.
3. All right. You sit with Seaweed. Not too far, not too close, right?
Yeah, keep some distance.
2'2" kobold. Hell yeah. All right, everyone. Make a perception check.
Go, kobold perception. Apparently that was a sauce.
Oh, yeah! Nat 1. For a total of 1.
I got an 8. I think I'm distracted by the very tall, built paladin near me.
I got a 16.
I had a
19.
16 as well.
Okay.
19.
19. Yo, cats.
19.
19. Okay,
Got
well,
one good eye on it.
everyone that got a above a 12. Standing almost as tall as Myyrion, wearing all black armor, a mask that covers the lower half of his face. This warrior is wide of shoulder, narrow of hip, and as he steps inside, the lights seem to dim slightly. There's very little variation in his all nighttime getup. Those of you that rolled high enough, you see that the inside of his cloak shimmers ever so slightly. But what you can't place is if they are stars or blinking eyes within the dark folds. He approaches where the scones are freely being given, but he moves the plate aside. And then he grips the other side of the bar and leans in to the barmaid.
I am here to see the Oracle of Delphi, but the bridge is broken. By what means is travel to her temple otherwise?
You see that the barmaid swallows. You see sweat and a look of terror. I'm not sure. The carpenter. I think.
Speak, girl.
I think the carpenter went missing. I haven't seen him in a couple of days. He was supposed to be up there working, but then there were wolves and. And the dark night leans back. All right. Each of you are going to get a react if you'd like. You can just listen. You can intervene. Those of you that rolled high enough. So those of you that got above my 15 and my 12s. Let's see. I believe that's Diego, Durch, and Myyrion. Bingo.
Bingo got a 16.
So basically everyone but Seaweed and Vakeen. All right.
Yeah, see, we got distracted by something.
Perfect. All right.
Very easily.
Okay, we're gonna start with Myyrion. Do you do anything?
Myrion's just gonna kind of rub his eyes after seeing the effect from the cloak, just and kind of watch for the time being.
Okay. Bingo.
Bingo's gonna step forward. There's no need to harass her like that. You can speak civilized, can't you?
Very slowly, the Dark Knight turns to look at you. And then he completely ignores you and turns back to the barmaid.
Where was the carpenter last seen?
She says, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Find someone who does.
Diego.
You know, she doesn't do anything for you. In fact, I don't like the way you're talking to her. If you want to find him yourself. And that's Diego to stand up and, go up to the kobold. He completely agrees with him.
Are you with the lizard?
He turns so that he's profile to you, but his back is still turned towards the both of you. But before you can respond, Durch. Do you do anything?
Yeah, Durch is holding a few of his ball bearings kind of palmed in his hand, waiting for what's going to happen here. Mostly as a distraction, but he's definitely keeping an eye on here.
Well, I'm sorry. Am I good to respond?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
you
ahead.
and
Oh,
you and
okay.
you and Bingo are good.
Okay. Well, if you continue acting like this, then yeah, I'm with this fine gentleman right here.
Bingo just rests his hand on his mace, ready if he wants to start any action.
He takes his scone, turns away from you, and you hear the sound as he pulls that lower half of the mask down. It's like this sucking sound, and then you hear the chewing. What are your passive perceptions, the two of you that have moved up? Diego?
Oh, my passive should be 13.
Okay, Bingo?
Yeah, it's 13.
I'm also 13.
Okay, you see his mask on the... It's in his left hand. And the inside of it is coated with a layer of flesh. You can't help but sort of turn and peek around curiously, and you see that for just a flash of a moment, there is no skin on the lower half of his face. It is only sinew, bone, tendon, muscle, as you choose. And all of his teeth are sharp. He finishes the scone and returns the mask, and then he turns to face you, almost leaning back.
What did you do? Jump down the hole? Go ahead.
The barmaid, as soon as he turns away from her, she dashes away.
We got our ammo back.
And the Dark Knight tilts his head.
What are your names?
Diego Abernathy, friend.
Abernathy. Why does
I'm Bingo.
He ignores you.
Why does Abernathy sound familiar?
Can I attempt to appear behind this guy without him knowing?
He is
Like-
leaned. He is leaned against the bar, but you can absolutely duck behind the bar and get behind him. Yeah, if you want to roll stealth.
Yeah, that's 22.
Okay. Like a wraith,
Sneaky.
you're up behind the bar.
Cool. Can Diego and Bingo see me?
Nope, not with the 22. Passive perception's not high.
Awesome.
You are effectively a shadow. All right, Myyrion, what about you? This conversation between the three of them is continuing.
Myyrion will stand up, realizing that what he saw earlier wasn't, like, he's still processing it, but it wasn't from the drink. And he'll just slowly walk over and approach.
When you approach Myyrion, the night straightens.
Are you also with them?
That's undecided. But I'm curious of why you had to be so rude earlier. He's just going to maintain eye contact after that.
Why do you care?
I guess the better question is, why do you not care? These are people just going about their lives. Why would you want to come in here and threaten them just because something that you want to do is being impeded at this time?
If they are naturally afraid of the aura I ooze, can I not help what I am?
And at this point, Vakeen and Seaweed have noticed.
Oh yeah, Seaweed was going to town on another scone. Yep, she found someone somewhere. It's just
If you'd like her to have
Pounding that
noticed
thing.
the conflict, she can. Now it's... She can.
Yeah, my eyes would have followed the golden armored one, and now he's calmly watching the conversation with interest.
what's going on there? She's talking to her mouthful. She has. Yeah. Okay, Seaweed's good. Friends, why is everyone so angry? Seaweed is curious. Are we not friends?
The Dark Knight says,
Trust no one until proven otherwise. For when you travel across a land that is riddled with gods who will betray you at the slightest turn, you'll be safer that way, more likely to stay alive.
from the back room, there's a gasp. Durch, the barmaid, sees you hiding behind the bar. She's like, doesn't say anything. Behind her, there is a short, wide, older gentleman. And she speaks up. He can tell you where the carpenter was last seen, sir. And the Dark Knight tilts his head, looking at you, Myyrion. And you can see the eyes wrinkle like he's smiling, but you can't see the smile behind the mask. And then he turns his back to you. And as he does, that cloak reaches out to caress your thigh. And it flicks bingo. And then it moves. Almost unnaturally. Just inches from Diego. Not quite touching. But Diego, you hear the sound of sniffing from the cloak. A deep inhale causes your spine to shiver. The proprietor behind the bar says,
Please. My workers mean no disrespect, sir. We are very grateful for your arrival. You bless Delphi with your appearance. But please. Polyeth has been missing for 3 days. He was at the bridge that leads to the narrow pass up to the Temple Delphi. He was supposed to return 3 days ago, like I said, sir, and he never returned. He was only last seen at the bridge. In fact, some of his tools were still there. We have reason to believe he was taken. The Dark Knight says, taken. By what? We aren't sure. You would be doing us a great honor if you could investigate, maybe find him. I am too mean for that. Too rude and cruel, according to your esteemed guests.
And he turns, taking a plate of scones with him. He gets nose to nose with you, Myyrion, just an inch. And he seems taller, as if he matches your height now. When coming in, he certainly did not. Then he says, I'll be seeing you. And then he tilts the bottom part of that mask, and you hear the sucking sound as he pulls it off the flesh. And he, not quite revealing the lower half of his face, but you see him slip a scone in, and then you hear the wet, crunching. And then his chuckle. As he very slowly leaves the third eye.
Before he leaves, can Myyrion take an action?
What would you like to do?
A divine sense.
Okay. I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
That is actually a nat 20.
Okay. You do not know which deity he may be. But that was absolutely an Olympian. It feels both celestial and fiendish, which means very likely an Olympian that watches the dead. Maybe a servant of Hades, maybe Hades himself. Though your understanding of the god Hades is quite handsome. And his servant Thanatos is typically the one to do any dealings with mortals. Who that was, you're unsure, but he reeks of the underworld. All right, Durch, you're still behind the bar. I'm gonna do a round robin. What do you do? You're first.
So he's gone.
Yeah, he walked out.
Cool. So I pop up from behind the bar, and I talk to the barmaid. I'm like, "Hey, sorry about that. Just wanted to get a little closer to the action." And I hop back over the bar, and I'm like, "Hey, how about a round for everybody?"
Oh, yes, I think that
Ease some of that tension.
She looks at her boss, and her boss is like, "Yes, Dionysus is fine wine for everyone. Please, is anyone here a fan of ale? I have. It's Scandish, not as fine as Dionysus's, but from the north, from the far north, where the ice races into the villages and sweeps across lands, leaving things frozen, and all the women and men have beards. Ale from that location, anyone?"
Bingo
Yeah,
over the mention of this.
Seaweed wishes for one free alcohol.
Excellent. Please, come up to the bar and have your fill. All right, moving down and around. Vikeen, what do you do?
Gosh, what does he do? Well, he's interested by this drink from the north. He's always interested in a new drink. So he will make his way to the counter. And when he is, he specifically says, he says, "Ah, yes, I would like to try this drink from the north.
Of course.
Something
Here, it's
new."
yes. The spices used in the ale are ground with stones, specific ones from the Scandi Empire. Sorry about the the disruption earlier. Scone for you, sir.
Ah, yes, thank you. They are delightful. Is that common to have? Is that common here to have your something like that? He kind of looks excited. Walk among the people?
From Thebes to Athens, Troy and Sparta. Yes. It is both a blessing and a fear.
A curse.
I would never dare call a good sir, like, I would never call him a curse.
Viking winks. You're not. I am.
Of course, you are very brave.
Didn't even look like it was going there.
Very brave.
Well, it
indeed.
can't be cheap to serve everyone here. Just take a tip. He'll leave a small pouch of 10 gold.
Oh, thank you. What did you say
you're welcome.
your name was?
Oh, my name is Vakeen.
Most generous, Master Vakeen. Thank you.
You're welcome. So from what I overheard, the bridge is out.
Yes.
And it did not sound like that gentleman, despite the fact that he wants to use the bridge, isn't going to do anything about it. Is there anyone currently trying to investigate that?
We are simple men and women here in the village of Delphi. No warriors are counted among our kind. We are protected by the Oracle and Dionysus, and occasionally later Lady Demeter graces us with her presence. Now, he just looks really upset. We are not warriors. We are winesmiths, bakers.
That is not something that everyone can be. You should be proud. It is okay that you are not warriors. Not everyone is.
There was a time warriors were counted amongst us, but that was before we... And he leans in conspiratedly.
I'll lean in.
That was before the god Ares fell.
Oh.
His knights protected us. But they have since fallen into darkness.
Has that affected your entire country, or just here?
I don't often travel, but they abandoned Delphi.
Oh, they abandoned.
They took their swords, their arms, and left us with... Let's not focus on that.
Right.
Here, a scone. And your ale,
Thank you.
good sir, Vakeen.
Thank you. I was just going to say I also need to use the bridge, so if the carpenter is missing, maybe I will take up an investigation.
Of course.
And try to find him.
That makes him look excited, but we're going to pause there.
Yeah, no worries.
Right. Seaweed, what would you like to do?
Well, I heard some free alcohol, so I'm going to wander on over there.
Okay, as you approach, it's the barmaid who says, good.
Hello, friend.
Friend, yes.
I-
Hello, good friend. Has no idea what gender you are. Hello, what can I get for you?
Yeah. Seaweed does have some like feminine elements, but much more lean towards the androgynous
Yeah,
side.
I rolled. She's still really scared. What? You would like the
Are you scared of
Scandi?
Seaweed?
No.
Seaweed is not scared of you.
Oh, not at all, friend. No, I. Not at all. Forgive me. I am just shaken. You would like some Scandi ale, correct?
Oh yes, Seaweed, very much. Yes. You are
Excellent.
very kind. I love you.
What? And she like blushes as you like. Oh, I mean, we haven't even gone on a date yet.
Is that not how you express gratitude? To express one's feelings for
Oh,
happiness?
Oh, it is. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Seaweed is
Or
Seaweed is
a
learning.
lesser version. I like you.
Seaweed likes you.
Okay. And she
Seaweed
grinds.
does not love you.
That makes her look a little sad, but she's like, right. And she grinds up a couple of the spices, drop them into your drink, shakes it up a little bit, slides it to you, and gives you a cone. But this cone has honey and butter mixed in a lovely pool that is kind of cradled in the center.
How big are these scones? Are they?
A little larger than your fist.
Yes, Seaweed has a habit of eating things whole, so she just shoves the entire thing in her mouth and just tries to, like, swallow it whole.
All right, roll a Constitution saving throw to try to not choke to death.
I got a 9.
You begin to choke. Are you all right, friend? Says the barmaid. No idea how to do the Heimlich. Everyone else, go ahead and roll a perception check to see if you can guess that the Triton is choking to death.
Dirty 20.
15.
Yeah, 10.
Vakeen does not notice.
That one.
You do not notice?
21.
Okay, so the 20 and the 21, you both notice that the Triton is choking to death.
Bingo would go over and help.
Myyrion would as well.
Okay, with the two of you, one of you assisting, one of you rolling, one of you needs to make a medicine check.
I am proficient in medicine.
We'll assist then.
Okay. So that means I get advantage?
Correct.
Good news. That is a 23.
All right, Seaweed. What goes in comes out in full force. Pegging the barmaid in the eye, she screeches. There's a commotion. You start coughing and hacking, but the very tall golden knight and the kobold save your life.
I love you. No, I do not love you. No. Seaweed thanks you. Yes.
Okay.
And also, I'm assuming did someone put their hands on Seaweed because like you would have felt like a perpetual wetness and you would like have like a little bit of like mucus slime on your hands if you touched Seaweed.
That would be me. I would have it.
Yeah, you're now moister.
Hell yeah, Bingo. You're moist now, boy. It's all over your hands. It's all over your feet because you like grabbed them around the stomach and then pushed your feet and it just squoze. So it was like a huh. So, Myyrion, maybe it's a good thing you didn't give them the Heimlich maneuver and you just lifted the kobold so he could,
Yeah, teamwork.
If the three of you
Teamwork.
would like to roleplay, you can do a small roleplay, but I'm still going to give
Yes.
everybody a chance. So.
You gotta be careful with like these human foods. Like some of the they put like unedible things in front of you. It's like
This is not food. They gave
Yeah.
Seaweed not food.
you're supposed to drink out of it. I think they're
You drink-
they're backwards. Like there really are these humans.
Seaweed's Seaweed's holding the scone up. How does Seaweed drink this?
I believe you might just put it in your mouth and just keep chewing.
See, we just put the entire thing back in.
Myyrion, do you say anything?
No, you want to do this. Myyrion will grab another one off of the bar and a small piece off, and then eat that.
Okay.
To kind of show what should be done.
Listen to the human. He's an expert in their ways.
You are knowledgeable about eating. Seaweed, you are a master at eating. Seaweed is very impressed. You are very impressive. Master of eating.
Bingo just looks over to
eating.
you and just kind of squints.
Holy-
Also, I have a question.
Yep.
I don't even know why Seaweed's here in the first place. Like, did Seaweed just get lost or something? Like,
Very likely.
I don't think we ever established that.
Very likely could have been lost.
Yeah, I think I just kind of got lost here.
Wandering, going around, seeing the countryside, and then you always kind of find your way back to the port.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Also, is the lady that the got hit by like the horn okay? Bingo would like to check upon her as well.
Yep, she's definitely okay. Being tended to another barmaid and another barman. But continuing the turns, Diego. What would you like to do?
Hearing what Vakeen, is it, was saying, Diego would go up and while they're having a conversation, I'm sorry tensions got so high right there. I was kind of a jerk. I didn't like the way he ordered over you all. But
You
if
were
someone needs
very
help-
brave. Very, very brave. Thank you so much.
It's all right, but if there, as an apology, if and also I need to go to the temple myself, I'll be more than happy to help with finding that carpenter.
Ah, excellent. Assistance.
Yeah.
Oh, that was very brave of you, young man. He was quite intimidating looking. He reaches a hand out and says, "My name is Vakeen."
Wow, that's an incredibly unique name. My name is Diego Abinati, friend.
That is a mouthful. Which part would you prefer to be called by?
Diego.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Diego. It appears we'll be working together.
Look forward to it, and I don't know. Seem like the type to abuse power over others, and that's one of those things I simply cannot stand. So, be more than happy to pop in.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Oh, I'm sorry.
meanwhile, Bingo.
Bingo heard about like the Scandinavian drink, so he's like kind of enticed by that.
It's
so he's gonna-
Scandy. It's a Scandy.
Candy. Okay. He'll. Pardon me. I heard they had drinks from my homeland, and I'll walk up to the bar to try to get one.
A young man. He's probably like 15, 14 years old. Because they have several like bartenders, and he's like delighted that you walk up and like have to almost like climb up to be eye level, and he's like,
You're from Scandy.
Yes.
Wow.
Been a while.
I hear they're great warriors in the north.
Yes. I am a great warrior.
Are they all as small as you?
I'm fairly big for a kobold.
What did you say you were?
I'm a kobold.
A cobalt. A cobalt. A cobalt.
Yes.
I've never seen your kind before.
We're a great kind. Yes.
So you say you're a great warrior?
Yes. Just nodding his head.
Paulius, the carpenter, has been missing for a couple of days. Maybe a great warrior like yourself could find him.
Is he supposed to fix a bridge, I heard?
He's the only one who can. The bridge
Okay,
was
I
blessed by
find him.
Demeter. Or
I find him.
one of her nymphs. You will?
Yeah, my lady needs to see Delphi.
Your lady?
Yes.
Well, then, little warrior. And he, like, holds his hand down to you. Like, shakes your hand and then hands you the Scandi drink and says, I look forward to you finding what happened to Polyus. And pray to Mount Olympus he's still alive.
Y'all bless me. I am certain. And I'll take a big gargle of the drink.
It's good shit. Tastes just
Does it
like
remind
home.
me of home.
Oh yeah, it's frothy. It's got a deep taste, kind of an earthy taste. It's like just enough bitter that it's a solid punch to the teeth, but man, it hits the spot. Cool, quenching, just
I just let out a big ah.
All right. Durch.
So, as soon as Seaweed started choking, Durch like moved into the barmaid, and he's like, "So you guys were talking about love, huh? Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk in again?"
She blushes and is like, "Oh well, I believe that mysterious strangers can be fun."
Well, I am a man of mystery.
Roll a persuasion.
Yeah, that
Are you winning, son?
Oh my god. That is right on character for what I wanted. That's a 10 with a +8 proficiency.
Wow.
So, no, like a 10 total. I rolled a 2.
Wow. So right in the middle. She chuckles and says, well, maybe if you're lucky, mysterious stranger, you can save Polyus and get a little love in return.
Oh, I'm already planning to do that.
Great.
For a price, though. And he kind of, like, side-eyes Vikine and all of his gold and that
You're gonna steal his nipple rings?
bag.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. I and all the
they're
gold.
nice.
They're nice.
So, yeah, he kind of, I guess, walks over, looks over, and it's like, I heard you guys may need some services.
We are starting an investigation to find Polyus, right? That was his name.
Yeah, Polyus.
Are you volunteering your services?
I mean, it's rare that I volunteer.
Wow.
I see.
Wow, are you
Your
like an
services
investigator?
for a price?
Are you a private investigator?
Yeah. We, maybe not an investigator, but I can get into certain places and talk to certain people. For a price, of course.
And if we get into a situation that requires some violence, you are maybe perhaps talented in that department as well?
All of a sudden, a dagger is in his hand. Just out of nowhere. And he kind of like flips it around and plays with it.
There's two barmaids that are talking. They giggle when they see that. The one that he hit on and like her coworker, you know.
I think this is coming together. With your braids, his dagger, and Diego pulls out his shovel, and my shovel. We can do this.
Yes, with your shovel, absolutely.
Dude just looks at the shovel.
How does 50 gold sound for your services.
Durch is super glad that he's got his mask on because he just grins like a shit-eating grin. It's like, I think we might be able to come to an arrangement at that.
Yeah. Right. Well, payment after we've either succeeded or have found what happened to him. May I get your name?
Yeah. My name is Werziger Dirchfall, but everyone calls me Durch.
Oh, thank you for giving me a short version of that. Everyone's names are such a mouthful here. My name is Vikeen. It is a pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the slowly building team.
And my name's Diego, friend. Nice to meet you, Durch.
Hi, Diego. And he
So,
looks at the shovel again, and looks back up to at Diego.
Yeah, no, I used to be a ditch digger, but now I'm a wizard. A couple weeks ago.
That's fascinating, actually.
Yeah, I know. It's very intimidating.
Sorry, Natalie's dying a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So
Well,
funny.
excellent. I'm gonna turn to the inn, and just kind of generally be like, good friends. I am looking for a few more individuals that might be interested in assisting us. I gesture to my 2 new companions, in finding the missing carpenter.
All right. Pausing there. Myyrion needs to take his turn. A little bit of retcon up to this point. Myyrion.
Myyrion would have seen Bingo take the drink and have heard the joy coming from that, and would approach the bar as well. After, of course, making sure Seaweed was fine and actually able to eat without choking again.
There's a bit of a scramble as to who is going to serve you. And finally, the dark-haired barmaid wins. She's got an interesting scar down the side of one of her cheeks, but otherwise she's fairly attractive. Tucking some loose hair behind her ear. What can I do for you? And you don't fail to notice that there's a guy and another barmaid that are just like, son of a fucking bitch. Like they wanted to, you know.
Yes, I'd actually like to try what he has and just motion over towards Bingo.
Oh, a Scandi ale. Good choice. Is there anything else you're interested in maybe trying? What was your name?
Myyrion.
Myyrion. Strong name for a strong warrior.
I'll agree with you there. What else would pair well with that you might have?
I find that our pears, our oranges, and our strawberries all taste divine with this ale. It sort of counteracts the potent, earthy flavor.
He'll kind of look in contemplation for a second, and then I'll take all of them.
Excellent. All right. So she grinds up the spices for your drink, puts it into this. It looks almost like a pewter mixer, shakes the ale up, pours it into a tankard so it's nice and frothy, slides it down to you, and then she twirls away. When she comes back, you swear to God the shirt's a little different and the ladies have been fluffed. Like, there was not this much going on right there near the collarbone area, but there is now. And she makes sure to bend over to lean in, handing you this bowl of fruit. Is there anything else I can get for you?
He'll kind of smile gently, and then, not really right this second, but I will let you know if there is anything.
Oh, please do.
And then he'll go ahead and take a sip of the ale.
It's really good. It's got a nice flavor. Very quenching.
You went the wrong way.
And he'll also kind of turn towards Bingo. Would he have heard his name earlier?
Probably.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
probably.
introduced himself.
Okay. Bingo, would you like to try some of these fruits with the ale?
Yes. That sounds lovely. Thank you, friend.
And I guess Myyrion would either move down towards him with everything, or if we're right next to each other, just put the bowl in between us.
Okay. So the two of you begin to share these fruits. They are juicy. I mean, fresh, perfectly aged, delicious.
Thank you, friend. Thank you also for helping out back there with that ne'er-do-well.
Oh, no problem at all. And actually, Myyrion will kind of motion over towards Seaweed. And I guess kind of gesture, like, for her to come over, or for them to come over.
You wave at Seaweed? Seaweed waves back at you.
Yes, you should try some of this. He'll hold up the tankard, kind of point at it.
It's good. It's from my homeland.
Is the Master of Eating offering Seaweed food? Seaweed shall have some.
Myyrion will kind of like start the sentence like wanting to say, "I'm not really the Master of Eden," but he just stops himself, and then he turns and motions back to the waitress,
Oh, it's the
like-
barman this time that walks up.
or the barman this time.
Oh yeah, and he's different from the young like 15-year-old kid that thinks Bingo's the coolest thing he's ever seen, right? No, this one looks like he was a dishwasher in the back. He's got like an apron on, and then like someone came back there and was like, "Oh my god, you gotta see these hot guys!" And so he came out here and was like, "Oh my god, there's a hot guy. There's like that one with the nipple rings and this big guy." Like, okay. Anyways, he just brings you a bowl of fruit, already chopped up.
Oh, thank you for that, my friend. And can we do another round of the sale?
He says, "You sure can," and he gets the whole bar line from Vakeen, Diego, Durch, and you three, all new ales. If there's anything else I can help you with, I would be more than happy to serve any of you.
Oh, Seaweed's question. Seaweed here.
Oh, yes.
Where is Seaweed? Seaweed is lost.
You, the
Seaweed's very lost.
lower
Very lost.
village of Delphi.
Seaweed does not know where that is.
Famous for an oracle.
Between here and the post is the Garden of Dionysus. Perhaps you lost your way wandering through the garden. It is a magical place. Said that it can transdispose individuals, shifting them to a plane of the gods, where nymphs laugh and roam free, and ambrosia and nectar are in constant flow.
Yeah, see, so much information, Seaweed just kind of like glazes over, just kind of awkwardly stares at them.
He looks at Myyrion for help. You're far inland. And he looks at Seaweed, like you said.
Oh! Not near the coast! Seaweed knows where. Seaweed's trying to find the back to... Yeah, essentially, Seaweed's just trying to get back to... What's the port I'm from? I forgot the name.
These
Anyway.
people call it the post.
The post. The post! Seaweed needs to go to post.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
If you don't remember why you're here or how you've traveled here, then let me relay this to you, Seaweed. There is something called the Oracle's Call. It is a rare phenomenon where heroes that the Oracle has seen miles and miles away sends a missive to. Not anything physical, but something to your soul. Perhaps that is why you're here. Perhaps you've always been meant to be here. Maybe the Oracle has something she wishes to tell you. This is not the first time we've had fish inland confused and lost. And he kind of gives you like this ha ha sweat drop smile, right?
Seaweed is fish? Seaweed did not know this. When did Seaweed become fish? Seaweed thought Seaweed was Triton.
Triton!
Oh, Seaweed
Yes,
is
that's what I meant
mistaken.
to say. Forgive me. English is my second language. He's very bad at lying. Sorry, yes, you, many folks like you have been lost, and the lost is called, yes, good luck, sir, explaining. And he, like, leaves the drinks and he steps away.
My friend! I don't love you!
Goodbye, friend, I don't love you. Oh, God.
Yeah, my dog has to do it,
All right.
or else it uses one of my heels.
Opening up the bar again. Fast forwarding time just a tiny bit. Vakeen says to the entire room, I am looking for adventurers. And I think he was about to say gold is involved.
Correct. Perhaps anyone that is needing to also go to the temple. I mean, you can't go unless the bridge is fixed, and we cannot fix the bridge without our dear carpenter.
And I would like to add, we may be friends. Benefits, you know?
Seaweed wishes for new friends. Are you Seaweed's friend?
We can be.
Seaweed shall join friends. Seaweed has new friends!
I already like you.
Seaweed much appreciates Seaweed likes you. Not love. Likes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like your hair. It's really cool. It's really good, really nice color.
Seaweed can make many, many colors. Seaweed is very, very, very good.
You're the most powerful person I know.
Do you wish to see Seaweed's colors?
Yeah.
Alright. One thing you notice when you talk to Seaweed actually, her eyes and mouth have a like slight glow to them. Just FYI. So give Seaweed hands. And Seaweed takes your hands. And then begins to dry heave into them. And then spits up some like bioluminescent like liquid into your hands. It's like has a nice bluish green to it.
Oh. Wow. Man, all my spit does is heal people. This is way better.
Your spit heals. My spit makes colors.
Yeah,
Seaweed is so happy!
Yeah, you're gonna be great. And Diego, with the goo on his hand, just goes in for a hug and smacks you in the back with the goo. It's not malicious at all. It's very it's just not malicious.
Oh, Seaweed does not know us whatsoever.
That makes us four. Is there anyone else interested in assisting?
Bingo will look to approach, and we'll try to drag Myyrion with him.
Myyrion will just get up as soon as Bingo gets up.
They're just trying to avoid the backsplash of this Triton puke.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Try the spit.
But yeah,
And,
Bingo, come up to you.
Perfect. Ah, yes, Master Warrior, are you interested?
Don't sound too interested, Vikeen.
I am talking to
Bingo
Thank
will
you.
help you.
Oh, you're talking to
Bingo will help
Bingo.
you.
Oh,
Bingo knows you're talking about Bingo.
He's talking to Bingo.
sorry. I was like, oh, Master Warrior Myyrion.
He's got
Bingo,
My nipples call for you, Myyrion.
Hey, detect!
I'm sorry.
Look
I'm
at
sorry. I will mute myself. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Bingo's willing to help. Bingo, no work for you though. Bingo has a lady he worked for.
Oh,
Okay.
so you don't want compensation?
I mean, not from you.
Oh,
Oh, I'll pay then. Don't worry, I got this.
Diego's like, "I'll pay that." And your tall friend here, are you interested?
Of course. After that other rude guy, we need to help this town out.
Yeah, nah.
Perfect. I am Vikeen, introducing himself to the three new because he did not get the chance to introduce himself to Seaweed before she started driving into Diego's hands.
You'll know Bingo's just admiring your jewelry.
Ah, yes, it is. It is quite sparkly. It's very.
Don't worry, I stared too.
It's a hobby of mine. I like making things like that.
Oh.
Friends, why are we staring at the nipples? See
Oh,
what's
we're staring the things that are on the nipples.
Oh,
Those seem very.
okay. So we made a mistake. Stare not at nipples. On the
Yeah,
nipples.
yeah. Otherwise, that'd be very disrespectful, I think.
Oh, Seaweed means no disrespect, no disrespect. I will look. Seaweed will look at just nipple rings, not nipple.
Just the jewelry, not the nipple. Oh,
but
Natchan
you-
is dead, but Vikeen doesn't
but-
seem phased at all.
So wait a
Fortunately.
second. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, kobolds don't have nipples.
Wait, so you make jewelry?
Oh yes, it's a hobby of mine.
That's
You
amazing.
can't just always go to war, you know. Like you have to do something when you're not at war.
If you make something, can I observe?
Sure, why not?
I would actually be most interested in purchasing a piece from you later. That would be fantastic.
I'm sorry, Mr. Big Guy with long hair. What's your name?
It's Myyrion. You can call me Myr for short if Myrion's too long.
It's okay, Myyrion. It's Diego.
Nice to meet you, Diego. He'll extend his hand to shake.
Diego will also extend his hand.
Careful. Oh.
The nice glowing hand.
Bioluminescence, like.
It's a
Myrion
bit
still
moist.
has it on him from earlier.
Yeah, it's a nice color, isn't it? Wow.
Lovely color.
Yeah, hey, if I want to make a pin out of this, can you give me more?
Seaweed, you want more colors from Seaweed? Seaweed just starts drawing it up like more like different colors, like get some reds, some purples, and just like
Perhaps
You
we should
are
do
so
this,
bad.
away from people who are eating.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, no, but that's amazing. That's
It
so
is.
cool.
It is an impressive talent, indeed. But, it's definitely not for everyone's ears or eyes while they're consuming
The
food.
majority of the individuals in the tap room have moved to the far corners and have set their food down. All of the bartenders have left, just sort of into the back.
yeah, there's just like splatters of like glowing spit everywhere.
Good.
And what
Beautiful imagery.
time of day is it now? I'm sorry, I missed earlier. What time of day?
It is early evening. The sun
Ah,
has a few hours before it sets.
What are our thoughts? Do we want to begin our investigation this evening? Because I believe we have a few hours left of sun, or shall we start fresh in the morning? I'm actually 100% okay with starting this evening just to try and get the process going, right?
Earlier we can get him. Earlier we can get him to safety.
I'm
That's
perfectly
what's
fine
important.
working in the dark.
Yep, I work best at night.
I'm fine with either or. And Myyrion kind of wipes one of his hands off and then goes to shake the king's hand.
Yes, pleasure. Welcome aboard. Excellent. The only thing I need to know is, who can point me in the right direction of this damaged bridge? He turns to the room because he is not local. He does not know.
Okay.
Or
When you turn, there is a dainty figure standing in the doorway. I need everyone to make a perception check, please.
yes, not garbage. 18.
Woo! Natural 20.
Ooh, 19 total.
12.
22.
I'm 22 as well.
Nice. Sorry, I didn't hear what Bingo got.
I got a 22.
Oh, it didn't actually. I'm sorry, Bingo. You know who this is. Sorry.
I do know who this is.
As she steps forward, you notice under this long veil that she wears that her feet are bare. Tiny rings encircle each of the toes. She has anklets that also jingle, though they are far more delicate and soft like a bell. As she steps, the wood underneath her feet, you swear it blooms for just a fraction of a second before returning to exactly what it looked like. In a very soft voice, almost pulling everyone's attention in the bar to her, says, "I know the way, though I am no warrior."
Don't worry, my lady. That's why you have me.
And how lucky I am. I see that you have found friends, Bingo.
Yes.
Excellent work. I would expect nothing less from my chief and captain.
Bingo just smiles.
The veil that she wears is attached to this wide-brimmed hat that sort of falls around her as if she were, for Seaweed at least, a jellyfish. Beautiful. Though it obscures her face, her body shape, she stands maybe 5 foot even. Could we discuss things outside? By chance?
Of course. That's where we were headed.
Durch runs to the door to hold it open for her.
Runs to the door. I love it.
Oh boy.
She actually puts Bingo between you and her. And Bingo is like, even though he's 2 feet, he's like, like he's watching you.
He
Giving you a stare.
he doesn't notice until he bows as she passes and hits Bingo in the head. What the fuck is that?
It's
Gives you
perfect.
the stare.
On the way out, Myyrion will make sure to leave some money on the bar for the tab.
All right, Mir. You got to make an intelligence saving throw.
Dang, for leaving a tip?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. Something else.
Oh, no.
You leave all your money as the tip. In the bar, everybody retires.
I am dumb. That is an 8.
Okay, that's fine. It's perfect, actually. All right. I'm assuming everyone slowly comes outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Outside, as the sun begins to set over Delphi, it casts this buttery glow through all of the streets. The way that the city, the village, it's not large enough to be a city, a city. The way that the village is built is so that all of the primary windows in every building face the setting sun. as they watch that blazing orange glow be led by Apollo to rest, so that Selene may rise. A lot of the blooms in those clay pots when first walking in are beginning to close, and hanging pots begin to bloom, very ever so slowly, excited and in anticipation for the moon. The scent out here has changed from the honeysuckle sweet to a more potent green, like fresh soil and bell blossoms. They have a bit of a spicy scent. It reminds you more of food than of flowers, but it's comfortable nonetheless. It is neither too hot nor too warm, but you can hear the crickets begin to play. And as the hidden woman, the jellyfish lady, turns to you, you swear the way the sun bounces off the back of her, that the angels are singing. And we're going to take a break right there.
Woo!
So we'll be right back. Everybody, go to the bathroom,
Woot.
rehydrate.
Hydrate.
We'll be right back.
I'm gonna drink some more.
Welcome back, chat. Welcome back, players.
Yay!
Woo!
Yay!
Okay. We're gonna come back to the woman. My name is Hippolyta. And I have traveled here a long distance. I would very much like to speak to the Oracle on the peak of Delphi. Could I ask your names?
My name's Durch.
So quick to answer.
Nice to meet you.
He goes just shaking his head disapprovingly.
Durch?
I will bow and say my name is Vikeen of the Bright Sands.
The Bright Sands? You are a long way from home.
Ah, you have heard of my home.
I have always wished to see the Pale Sands and what they call the forever horizon.
It is forever.
Diego will just point a thumb at him and says, "My name's Diego Abernathy, friend. You just call me Diego."
Abenati? Like the hero?
Yeah.
The hero Abenati.
Maybe? I don't know anything about that.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi, fish friend. Seaweed is called Seaweed.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Seaweed.
And I am Myyrion, he'll say as he bows.
See, I was confused. I thought name was food eating master.
No, it is Myyrion.
Yeah, Eating Master's a title.
All right, Durch and Vikeen. Roll an insight.
Oh,
Alright.
Insidey.
I need to figure out where that is.
It's going to be in your skill list. It's alphabetical, so it's about halfway down.
Okay. Insight. 9.
I rolled an 18 plus 2 for 20.
Okay, I'm gonna whisper you. First whisper of the campaign!
I want to whisper.
Hey, how's it
Bingo
going?
whispered to me.
How's it
Oh,
going?
thank you.
Thank you.
Whispers in the dark.
Secret things.
Kobolds are really cool.
Like terrible ASMR.
You mean the Great Warriors, not Kobold.
All right. The moment is gone. Gone in a flash. Gone in a whisper. Haha. She says, "Well, it is a pleasure to meet all of you, and I look forward to working with you. I can lead you to where I last saw the tracks marking where Polyus may have gone."
Ah, that is fantastic. And would be much appreciated.
Please, if someone wouldn't mind helping me, I can assist you if you'll take the lead. Which means
Dirk raises his hand.
she'll give you advantage on a survival check. All right, Durch. Unless Bingo stops you and someone else has to... someone else, you know.
Bingo is just going to give him a very dirty look for now. He'll go up to his lady and ask, "Should I get my mount?"
Yes. I think you should.
Flip off to go grab my mount.
All right, go ahead and describe what your mount looks like when you get back.
So you'll see this fairly big, long, furry creature. It's quadrupedal. It's got like snow white fur, nice pink eyes, nice little saddle on it and everything, and you see Bingo riding atop it.
What a magnificent mount.
Can I pet it?
Yes,
Diego
Dorkwinkle here is a good boy, and I just pat him on the side.
Diego just goes right in front of his face, Dragomira's face, and just starts like petting very vigorously.
Dirk looks at it and asks, "Is that a ferret? Are you riding a ferret?"
He's a weasel.
Oh, he is so cute, and he just like goes to town petting him and like giving him scritches behind the ears and all that other stuff.
What is your weasel's name?
Jorgamunder.
Jorgamunger. Named after the great serpent.
Correct, because he's my fuzzy little serpent.
Because he is your furry danger noodle. Perfect. All right. Who would like to roll survival with advantage?
I'm pretty sure Durch volunteered.
I did volunteer. Yeah, I'll do it.
Roll it.
All right. Survival with advantage, so I roll twice, right?
And takes
And
better
take
result.
the higher one.
Yep.
Okay.
You got it.
That is a 13 plus 1, 14. 14.
Okay. She leads you to the base of a waterfall.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Lush. The water doesn't make a harsh sound. There's not this cascading wellspring. It's a gentle sound. She says this is where his tracks end.
Diego's gonna sketch this place inspiration. This is a lot of inspiration for him. He's gonna start sketching. You guys, what you think?
Mark shot me twice. I like
All right.
move out of the way. Into it more.
So do his tracks like lead up into the water, or like right up to the water's edge and then stop, or is it like?
Roll investigation.
All right. We're not.
Anybody
great
that
at
would like to
this.
investigate, go ahead and roll.
Well, Seaweed will
is-
help.
Well,
Myyrion will help as well.
18 total.
14.
10.
14, 10. Okay. Durch, what'd you get?
12.
12? Okay. Is Vakeen gonna help, or is he doing something else?
While they are all actively searching, I am going to use detect magic and search the area that way, looking for any sign of magic, just
Right.
in case he might have vanished of magical means.
All right, go ahead and pull your tokens down in the map.
Boop.
This is the water. You're gonna want to be on land.
Oh, that's the water. I thought the green was like maybe the edge. It was green. I get it now.
Oh, this is all water? Oh.
Yeah. It's a huge waterfall. Huge.
Yeah, Seaweed's all up in that. All up in that.
All right. Myyrion is the first to find any semblance that someone was here. An empty drawstring bag, scattered several feet away. A wood carving tool used to scrape and bend the wood. You find it here. I'll paint for you freehand. Boop. Boop.
Perfect.
Next
Beautiful.
to find
beautiful.
anything is Durch. You find a tankard. The kind that have the top stopper lid. A sign of somebody that travels, but is a connoisseur of the drink. Here. Bingo. You find an odd print in this square. It looks like a human boot, but it turns as if whomever was stepping here very quickly shifted, changing direction, maybe towards the water. Diego is busy sketching. And Vakeen. Something is odd about this entire area. An ambience has settled here, like a blanket weight on your shoulders. And finally, Seaweed. In the water, floating just under the moss you're standing in, you find a pack. Filled with uneaten reserves, rope, more tools. Myyrion, you can go ahead and tell the party what you found first.
He just kind of call out, there's a drawstring bag over here and a few tools scattered around. Just try and keep it as vague as possible.
Okay. Vakeen, go ahead.
The presence here feels a little different. Not like before we approached. There's definitely something lurking in the air.
All right, bingo.
I'll my mount. Got some human boot marks here. Looks to be a sudden turn.
Durch.
Before saying anything, can I crack it open?
Yeah. Inside, millipedes twisting and curling at the base of the tankard. A black sludge, about a half an inch thick, surrounding them. And the smell is putrid.
He puts the cap back on. I think I found some wine, maybe?
Seaweed.
Everyone, see, we found a free bag.
Free bag.
It has food, some rope. Seaweed's very happy.
There's a possibility that bag may have belonged to the individual we're looking for.
Right, free roleplay. Everybody's got a chance to say what they say. Diego's still sketching. Go ahead and talk.
So, Seaweed did not get a free bag? But
I mean, it really depends, right? If we find this guy alive or not.
The keen frowns. I certainly hope we find him alive. Village seems to be fresh out of carpenters.
Bingo, he's alive as well.
so if Carpenter's dead, Seaweed get free bag. Found Carpenter
Really?
alive. Seaweed does not have free bag.
I believe there's a
Correct.
rule of finders keepers, but you can also just ask him for a reward for finding his bag.
Seaweed can make new friend. Yes, Seaweed. Seaweed should make new friend. Yes.
Hey, Seaweed,
Yes, friend.
do you like the way this tankard looks?
Does it look like a good tankard?
Yeah.
I'm
Do you like
mess-
wine?
Oh. I don't think Seaweed grew up having like a lot of like access to hard liquors and such, so Seaweed does not drink much wine. But
Seaweed,
does.
I think that if we end up finding this carpenter alive, that he would give you a bigger reward for his wine than just a silly bag. Would you like to trade me?
All right. Just like in the bar, everyone loved the wine. Everyone
Exactly.
loved the wine.
Oh my god.
You are very smart. Very smart.
Here, let's trade. Because
He was so happy. He was gonna make a new friend. And we trade stuff.
Yes,
Yeah, I get
we're
the
good friends.
lancet flask.
so obviously the carpenter was here, right? We've got carpenter's tools and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, this is going on. Myyrion will be putting all the tools back in the drawstring bag.
Okay.
You
Oh.
found the bag underwater, though.
Myyrion, roll me a perception.
That is an 8.
Good. Everything is looks and sounds
Good.
sounds clear. All right, Bakeen, what were you saying?
I was just saying I hope that he was not drug into the water. Seaweed, you look like you're probably a very talented swimmer, yes?
Oh, Seaweed is very good. Yeah, in terms of Seaweed's physique, very much kind of like a swimmer's body. You know, good built shoulders, skinny waist, thick ass. So very much swimmer's build.
Would you perhaps be willing to swim around a little bit in the pool and see if you find anything else besides the bag? I'm concerned that he may have been drug under.
You're right. Seaweed should go look. And so Seaweed's gonna dive under. And then you know it's like as as seaweed hits the kind of more clear water, you'll see like essentially all the those colors kind of leak out of the eyes and mouth, and there's just like this halo of like on its own swirling color around seaweed, like it moves on its own. Little seaweed shall go in the water.
Okay. What's your armor class?
Oh boy!
Oh no!
The Squishy Sorcerer! 12.
All right. Everybody roll initiatives. Seaweed.
Woo! I got 18 total.
Seaweed, you take 2 points of piercing damage. You dive in, and you are met face to face with a massive centipede. Its face droops into several tentacles that wrap around you, pinching and squeezing, almost splicing and twisting your flesh. And then you are brought up above the water. Everyone else, you are suddenly rushed by more centipedes. All right. First fight.
No! Why centipedes?
All right, Mir, what'd you get?
18.
And Seaweed?
18 total.
18. Okay. Diego.
7.
All right. Durch?
Adding dex.
Yeah, so on your sheet, it'll tell you, it'll say initiative like in the top middle.
It's left to your armor class.
Ah, okay, so plus 3, 18 total.
Okay, bingo.
I'm an 11.
The Keen?
Start out with a resounding 4.
All right.
I mean, you're just kind of caught unawares, right?
Clearly.
We weren't expecting the water bugs.
All right. Hippolyta goes first, and she's unhelpfully says, "Everyone, look out!" And she casts Bless.
Bless is helpful, though. Her speaking might be unhelpful, but the spell is helpful.
Great. All right, so that means that, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so she can give it to all of you. So if she gives everybody Bless, that means the target can roll a 1d4 and add the number rolled to the attack, roll, or saving throw. And then she is going to back up. Here. Okay. Between Durch and Seaweed and Mir, who has the higher dexterity bonus?
I have +2 for 14.
Plus 3.
Plus
I
2.
am blessed.
All right, so Durch goes first.
Nice. Alright,
Do you want to hold your turn and watch someone else go first?
No.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right.
Alright, I want to go to the centipede next to Seaweed.
Okay.
Do I just like move my token there?
Yep. Yep. And then there is, if you look on the screen, the Discord, right here, this snap to center. This is like measuring how far it is away from you, for like how much movement you have. And then when you want to click, you just click the little arrow, and then you can just move yourself.
How far can I move?
So you have 30 feet
Should
of
be 30
movement.
foot.
Okay. And how deep is this water?
At that
Looks
15.
like one of Shallows.
Yeah, at that 15 marker, that's pretty shallow. It's pretty shallow till you get into the light green area.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Also, everybody drink water.
Hmm?
Everybody drink water. Chat redeemed it. Don't forget. Drink water.
Switch to O.
all right. So we're gonna move over here. Right there.
Okay.
Right. I can do that.
Okay.
Right.
Water's just above your knees. You're like splashing in.
Ooh. Okay. And then I want to kick this thing's ass.
Okay. Roll to hit.
All right. So I want to use my rapier.
Okay.
And that says what? 1d8 plus 3.
To roll your d20 to hit first.
Ah, right. Yep. Okay, cool. So that plus Dex modifier, right?
It's the hit / DC column in your weapon. Before the
Hit
damage.
/ DC. Ah, plus 5. Okay, so 16.
16 hits.
Sweet. All right. Which one of these is 8?
It's a weird,
Hey.
like, 2 triangles put together.
Yep. Okay, cool. That is going to be an 11.
Holy moly, 11 points of damage. It's still up.
Hold on. So, yeah, let's sneak attack it too.
Okay, you can. So that's going to be, let's see. I think it's a 1. Is it 1d4 to start with?
I think it's
It-
d6.
Yeah,
oh
it
my god,
says
it's a
in-
d6. He's dealing extra d6. Okay.
Thanks to Triton being there to help you out.
Hell yeah. Draw him.
So
I was distraction.
I am still a bit confused on sneak attack.
So how that works is if you fulfill the requirements, which you are with Triton being within 5 feet, also fighting the monster,
Okay.
you do the additional damage on the first attack you hit of each combat round.
Okay, so it's additional damage. It's not like a.
Yeah, you don't attack again. You've already hit. It does
Okay.
additional damage.
Okay, and then so that's what the first sentence is saying, right? Once per turn, you can deal an extra damage to one creature you hit with an attack with finish.
Yep.
Okay, cool. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Cool. That's gonna be 5.
5 extra damage. Damn. Okay. It is leaking this green liquid that smells really spicy. Just
I see.
not good.
Awesome. And that's it, right?
Is that the end of your turn?
That's all I can do. Yeah. Is that everything?
Yeah, that was a good turn.
Sweet.
Okay. That makes it Seaweed with Myyrion up next.
Nice. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is this thing is huge, right? So if I stay around this outside edge, I should be still in combat, correct?
What do you mean?
No. So if I go like around this area, I'm still.
Yeah, you're still. You're not. It's not going to get an attack of opportunity on you yet. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So I have this whole entire cool concept in my head. So hopefully it works. So he's gonna get a bit of running start first, and then it's gonna leap into the air. So you see me. Well, also water's not a problem for me. So I rush forward, and you see bends down to do a large jump, and her legs looks like they actually kind of bend even more, like they're almost like made of cartilage to give like a little extra spring. And I go up like 12 feet
Oh.
vertically. Right. And then I shall hit with lightning lure.
Hell yeah.
Spell saving throw. Strength.
So you're gonna try and pull it, or are you just gonna whip it?
I'm gonna pull it up to me in the air.
Okay. Strength saving. Oh my lord. All right. It critically fails.
Nice. So I'm gonna do a quick reaction. Part of my homebrew is I can activate Curse of the Sea when I hit them with a spell. And then as a bonus action, I can do something with that. And then, so currently right now they're up in 15 feet in the air with me. And then I'm going to punt them 10 feet away from me into the deeper water. So I'm gonna punt them, boop, that way, 10 feet away from me. Let me roll damage real fast on that. 1d8 damage. 2 damage, plus another one for the curse. So 3 damage total.
3 damage total. And it's 10 feet away.
Yep.
Okay. So let's see.
Yeah, so what everyone sees is Seaweed leaps in the air, and then these pores start to open up all along like Seaweed's forearms. And this thick, viscous mucus kind of like starts to essentially form a large like tentacle. So he whips it, hauls it, and as soon as the creature gets close, the stripes on Seaweed's arms actually expand into these large, like, electrifying organs and, like, shocks the thing when it gets close. And then it's like punted away from the force.
Hell yeah. Okay. It makes this deep bellowing, like, sound, and then it skids back into the water, its little legs, like, pinwheeling, and it begins to, like, sink into the water. Anything else for your turn?
I'm done. Nope, that's it.
Hey, Myyrion.
I'm still kind of like mid-air, looking awkward.
Like a little rabbit.
Yeah, like legs are really flexing in ways they're not supposed to.
Okay, Myyr, your move.
He's gonna draw his long sword and get his shield on his arm and just attack the one closest to him.
Okay. Roll to hits.
22.
That hit. Oh damn! Wow, yeah, that hits.
And then that'll be 11 damage.
Oh my gosh, you guys do so much damage right now. Alright, I'm gonna assign these colors. So the one by Myyr is green. The one drowning, well not drowning, but like pinwheeling in the deep water is pink. And this one over here by Vikeen is purple. Okay, so 11. Anything else for your turn, Myyr?
That'll be it.
Okay. Sick. Alright, bingo. With Diego on deck.
I believe I'm just gonna move forward and whack this one with a mace.
Okay.
Give him the old whack. That'll be a 19 to hit.
Hits.
And I'll do 8 points of damage.
Okay. You break off some of the carapace of this thing's legs and hide, causing it to rear up, and it slams back down, sending soil flying all over your feet and Myr's. Very solid hits. Anything else for your turn?
I'll call back to Jorgamunder to protect my lady.
Okay. I was looking for a token for him. I haven't found it yet, but he like makes this little like "Pew, pew" sound, and he's a big boy, but not that big a boy, and he runs over to Lady Hippolyta. Diego.
Okay. Diego's still in his sketchbook and looking at this worm thing, whatever it is.
Centipede.
Worm, centipede. of
Centipede
destruction,
wants
death.
to eat you. It's hungry.
Diego will look at it and will try to intimidate it, saying, "Get the hell out of my picture. Move!"
Okay, go ahead and roll intimidate.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to use the inspiration because that was a 1. Natural 20.
Damn, you got a natural 20. Which one are you yelling at?
The one right there. Diego was. It trampled on a flower, and Diego was drawing it.
All right,
Yeah,
your
what's
next attack has advantage on it. It's afraid of you. It does not like the sound waves that you're pushing out into the world that are hitting its carapace and like vibrating through its body. Can't understand exactly what you're saying, but the force that you're exuding is enough that it's like, oh, earthquake.
Okay. Yeah. Well, hoping to scare it away, but let's see what we can do next turn. That's the end.
So your intimidation is your bonus action.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
That's how it runs in my game.
Oh, okay, so I just have... wasn't that great, but 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Right, for 6 damage.
Oof, okay.
And just when casting a spell, the veins in his arms start glowing with the rosy radiance, and he hurls a fireball at him.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
That should be it.
All right, Bakeen. It's your turn. Last in the initiative.
That's me. Last. Woo. Well, it is uncomfortably close, but I don't want to take the time to disengage, so I'm going ahead. I'm just going to cast a chill touch from where I am.
Okay.
I do have to make it is technically a ranged spell attack. So let me roll for what that's gonna be. I would hit a 12.
A 12 is the armor class.
Yes! Let's go. I was like, oh, 12. That could not be. All right, cool. This thing's gonna take 7 points of necrotic damage. Not that it's going to heal itself, but you never know. It can't regain any hit points until the start of my next turn.
Cool.
Yeah, when he reaches out his own bejeweled hand, a skeletal hand appears and grasps the centipede tightly, and there's a necrotic, like an eerie light that comes from the hand.
Hell yeah. Okay. The skeletal hand pinches and squeezes, peeling off a lot of the carapace, just opening up its side. This green, almost very viscous, almost snotty liquid oozes out. It's got that spicy smell. Ooh. And it Right, their turn.
No!
Bakeen, what's your armor class?
It's a 12!
Okay. This thing is going to fully turn towards you.
I'm also a squishy caster.
Oh no!
3 points of piercing damage. As its face, pincers, and tentacles wrap around your torso, almost taking out those nipple rings.
Not the nipple rings.
All right, Bingo, what's
What
your
a
armor class?
shame.
I'm an 18.
Oh, it hits. Okay. Ooh. 6 points of piercing damage. Holy shit.
Quite a massive hit.
Yeah, you hear your armor crunch, the squeeze as you're in its mouth. It makes this like high-pitched guttural sound, and then mucus like just covers you from its mouth as it screams, spitting mad. Okay, and this one is gonna rush Durch. What's your armor class?
15.
Okay, it's gonna miss you.
Yay!
All right, top of the round. Bingo. Hold on, let's see.
I shouldn't be top of the round.
No. So Bingo and Vakeen. Is anybody else hurt?
Just us.
Okay. I lost my dice. Uh-oh. Shit. DM lost the dice.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Oh.
Find it before small animal eats it or takes
Ha.
it away.
Oh, no, it's my giant.
no.
It's my giant dice, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my huge set. I need more. Shout out, I have huge dice on my throne if you anybody wants to add to my addiction. They're like really big and pretty. Okay. Okay, who is more hurt between Bingo and Vakeen?
Definitely Bingo. I took 6.
Yeah, I only took 3. It's okay.
All right, Bingo, you get back 7 points of healing. As Hippolyta withdraws a stiff-stemmed rose, knocks it into her arrow, and fires. As the rose heads for you, like something out of Sailor Moon and fucking Tuxedo Mask, the rose blooms, the petals caress your flesh where you've been injured, and they mend. Okay. Now, Durch. It's your move.
All right, so I feel like a little kid with a new toy, and I want to use all of my toys. Sweet. So, I think Seaweed's got this guy. Oh, but if I disengage, I'm gonna get an attack, right?
Yes.
Disengage will make it so you don't get attacked if you actually use the disengage
But you lose your action.
Yeah,
you'll-
but that's an action, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Uh,
not up to you.
Or you can risk it.
How fucked up is this thing looking?
It's looking pretty. How fucked up is too fucked up? It's looking pretty too fucked up. It's
right.
looking kind of like this song.
Okay. I'll save some of my nice toys. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and rapier again. 13 plus. Oh, you told me where it is. 5, right? 18.
All right. Roll the hit. I mean, you hit. Yes, roll your damage. Sorry. Roll to hit. You already hit. Roll your damage, rogue.
Fortunately, you won't get sneak attack, I don't think.
Not this time.
Cool. That's fine. So that's gonna be a 9.
9.
9. 9. I think I'm required to say that like that.
Okay. Durch. How do you want to do this?
How do I want to kill it?
Yep.
All right. So we're in some water. I would like nothing super fancy, but I would like to flip kind of over its head, like kind of this way.
Yep.
And as I pass by it, just slice its fucking head off.
Sick. Okay. there is a crunch and and the creature makes this, and then it slips underneath the water.
Yeah.
All right, Durch lands.
I just wanted to let you guys know that's my first kill ever in a TTRPG.
Nice.
Woo!
Woo!
Hell
Here,
yeah.
I have a celebratory sound for you that matches your name. You ready?
I'm ready. Yes! Yay! Yes! That is my sound.
I'm sorry, Jackie. My mod hates it. All right, Seaweed, your move.
Okay. So, what he's gonna do is he's gonna move over, kind of diving underneath the water. Is gonna head over here. Yeah, that's fine. Like that. Swoop. And then once again, I'm going to extend those mucousy tendrils. I'm gonna hit the purple one, if possible. A DC strength of 13.
Wow, I rolled a 2. It does not make it.
Okay, and then it is dragged towards me by 10 feet.
Okay.
And I'm trying to angle this so like it's being pulled into the water slightly, if possible. Because I'm trying to go in the deeper water.
Okay, you pull it here.
Nice! I'm going to bonus action activate my... No, wait, that's a different creature. No. I did something I thought I could do, but I can't do it. Okay. Yeah, I'm stuck there now. End turn. I have my curse on the other one, not this one, so...
All right. Can you move your curse? Oh, I guess you... Can you? Does it let you do it?
No.
That's what I'm saying?
It's not like Hex.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, so it is Mir's turn.
He will go after it with longsword again.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That is an 18.
18. That hits. Its armor crash is 12.
And I'll do 4 damage.
Four damage total.
4 total.
Okay. That piece of carrion that you were slashing at and kind of split underneath it, you pop it all the way off. This spicy smell grows in intensity, and then you're near the backside of the creature. There's a rumble and this horrible sound, and you're just like, oh fuck. As the back opens and oozing out is just this stringy brown, nasty, fetid smelling shit.
Like,
This thing is not looking good. It is whipping wildly back and forth, hissing and trying to hit Bingo, but seeming to not really be able to. All right. Anything else with your bonus action or your move, Myr?
I just probably kind of sidestep over to.
Perfect. Okay. So you're kind of like, ew, step away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Bingo.
so this one's looking bad, you say?
It is not looking good.
I'm gonna opt to cast a spell. I'm gonna cast some magic missiles. And I'm gonna split them up so I put one into the green hurt one, and I'm gonna send 2 over behind me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do 5 damage to the green one.
Oof.
And then I'm gonna do 9 damage to the purple one.
What are you using? Just I want to look it up on your sheet.
Oh, it's magic missiles.
Magic missile. So you've got 3, 2, only 2?
Yeah, it was 3 of them. It was 1 into the green guy
And 2 into the purple?
into the purple.
Okay, so purple takes how much total?
It was 9 and 10.
9 and 10. 9 and 10. Gotcha. 9 and 10.
No, it was 9 and 5.
Oh, 9 and 5.
I did 5 into green and then 9 into purple.
Okay, purple is now looking rough.
Mhm.
And green is starting to sag, to move a little bit slower. Still up. Diego.
All right. Is the centipede still intimidated by me?
Say that one
Or
more time.
that's that one. Is the centipede still intimidated by me, or is it worn off?
It's worn off by now, but you can try and intimidate again if you'd like, with your bonus action to gain advantage
I think
of your attack. It's up to you.
I think I'll just start just attacking. And not, because that's a natural 1.
Damn.
I'll give you one of my inspiration.
Oh, you don't have to, man.
No, I'm doing it. You have to do it now.
Oh, shit. 18. Alright, so, and damage is 9.
Nine damage? How do you want to do this?
Oh. I'm gonna have some fun with this. Diego whips out the shovel and starts heating it up on the end and slams it into the end of this centipede right here, and the fire goes from its butt through its mouth, killing it.
And my
Like, just
shovel!
Yeah, exactly. Slams that shovel at the end of his butt and just shoots fire through it.
And my shovel! We shall win! Alright, so it... And it just begins to spit up that spicy smelling putrefied blood and ichor until it falls limp, rapidly decaying into nothing.
Okay. And Diego will go towards vegetation it destroyed and try to see if he can still muster a bit of inspiration back from it. Speaking of, thanks for using your inspiration on me, man. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Alright. Vakeen! Your move.
Perfect. Looking extremely relieved that the one in front of him is dead. He will turn around and cast another chill touch towards green.
Is that a touch spell? Or is it...
No, it's
range?
called chill touch, but it's a
range.
distance. It's a
Yay.
range of 120 feet.
Oh, nice.
I just have to roll to hit.
Oh, good. Okay.
So let's see.
Summons a
I
spooky spectral hand.
hit a 12 again.
That hits! You did it, Vakeen! You're winning D&D!
Winning D&D!
Woo!
We need to go to Las Vegas right now.
Right. He's gonna take 6 points of necrotic damage. Yeah, I'd love to grab it in the face with the spectral skeletal hand if possible, but you know,
Okay.
just for flavor.
You do. And it just... 6, it is still up. Ooh, it's not looking great. Okay, its turn. It is going to bite at Myyr this time. However, Myyr, when the creature turns to snap at you, these silvery barbs fly through the air, and Hippolyta's voice says, "You shall not harm him." Make an intelligence saving throw.
14.
There's something about her voice. It's familiar. It reminds you of your mother. All right. Ahem. It misses you, rolling an 8 to hit. Okay. Bakeen.
Yes.
Hippolyta heals you for 8.
Oh,
Hit
nice. That definitely brings me back up to full.
She is.
My thanks.
You see that her shoulders are quaking and she's kind of breathing heavy, and the little weasel is just like a cat, like
I protect.
booping her and like running around her really quick, like I'm ferocious, but really just looks like a baby, you know.
That's adorable.
All right, Durch, it's your move.
All right. I want to do it, and I'm gonna do it. All right. So how far are we? I'm gonna move. TheNatchan. Oh god, I forgot which square that was. Okay. And I'm gonna use animal friendship on this thing.
Holy shit! Okay. Does this count? Oh my god! All right. Okay, that's what you're gonna do. You little bastard. All right. What does it need to roll?
All right. So Vince Beast. Otherwise, succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Hold on, I gotta see if it's intelligence. I think this thing might be too smart to do this.
Oh, 4 or higher.
Yeah, I think it's stupid or yeah. What's your passive insight?
11.
Okay, yeah. This thing with an 11, yeah, this thing big stupid. This thing. You're not
Big
sure.
dumb.
You're not sure the spell will work. You could still try though. You could always. It could always fumble, which would basically mean you critically succeeded. So then it.
We're gonna go for it.
Oh my god. Okay. So it needs to roll a saving throw. Here we go.
Yep.
All right. Spell fails.
Yeah. All right. So that means this thing is now under my control, right?
Be charmed by you for the spell's duration. If you or one of your companion harms the target, the spell ends. Let me see. So it does not critically fail, but you don't think it has an intelligence of 1 or higher. But you cast the spell, so it should be charmed by you.
Wait, so it says if the intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails, right?
Oh, so if it's a... Oh, I read it wrong. Thank you.
Yeah, if it's a big dumb,
okay,
then
yeah, I mean, you think it worked.
All right. I look at it and I say, "Come here, boy."
It does.
Yeah.
Like a giant...
Hey guys,
Like a giant cat.
we're good. And I just, start petting it. And I look over at Hippolyta and I'm like, "Hey, can you help out my new pet here? Or Diego? Can somebody heal my new pet?"
You say that. It is Seaweed's turn.
Right.
Go ahead, Bakeen.
Okay,
What are
cool.
you saying? Free
No,
talking is free
I'm-
action.
Yeah, I'm just floored. That's all. Yeah, he's like,
Hippolyta is also, but it's
I'm just sitting there petting this thing.
but is
Like, shh. It's okay. It's okay. They're not going to hurt you anymore.
but you're all right, Seaweed. Everyone will get a chance to go just in case one of you decide F that. I'm gonna kill it. Your move, Seaweed.
Well, Seaweed's under the water, completely oblivious to what's going on above. So, Seaweed will burst from the water and see that this thing is still, writhing around with my compatriots. Friends, Richard! Seaweed will save you! And then, let's see, I should move to... Boom, boom.
And kills it.
Over there. I need a strength saving throw.
Okay. Oh my god, it fails. Sorry.
Alright.
So it's all calm, right? And then Seaweed jumps out of the water, and it's like time to die.
Yep, so once again these long musky tendrils kind of like essentially leak out of her arms and just whips the thing, pulls it, and once it get close, will zap it from my arms. 6 total damage. Electric.
Okay. It is no longer friendly to you, Durch.
I will save you! And then also it's next to me now. It's away from my friend and pulled towards me. Friend, I will save you!
Friend, I will say, I love it. It's true. It wasn't me, Durch.
Dirge just yells out, "I don't love you."
He does not love you either!
All right, Mir, it's your move.
He'll just bonk it again with the longsword.
Okay. Roll to hit.
17.
That hits.
And 5.
How do you want to do this?
He'll probably just try to cut through it at what point.
Okay. You start on one side, you cleave right through, and you end up right next to Durch. And the creature and you are out of battle.
Seaweed saved the day! Seaweed's amazing.
You are indeed. Is everyone all right?
Dirge just kind of looks down at the ground, like, kind of pouts a little bit.
Mir just pulls off a piece of the carapace still stuck on the sword and hands it to him.
He takes it and he's like, "Thanks, man. Appreciate it."
Alright.
Say, magically forced friendships wouldn't have lasted anyway.
Diego, friend! Well, Seaweed needs you.
Okay.
Good
Is
job,
there...
Seaweed!
Okay, I spot you soon. Is there still any vegetation? Was the flower trampled too much?
It was trampled.
And Diego will just solemnly go to Seaweed. He's like, okay, hold still. And it spits in his hand and it rubs it on her wounds.
Yes, friend!
His wounds.
Yes, friend! Massage the saliva into Seaweed.
Okay, there you go. You get healed for 8 points a day. You get healed for 8 points.
Yep. So yeah, because Seaweed was bitten by that big centipede, so that is appreciated.
Yeah. Those drakes destroyed a perfectly good flower. It's so beautiful.
Hippolytus suddenly says, "Is everyone all right?"
Seaweed is much better now. Thanks to Diego, friend.
Yeah.
Quite well, thank you, my lady.
Good.
Yeah. If anyone needs to be spit on, just tell me.
Diego is very good at saliva.
Dirge backs away from
Very
both
good.
of them. Like,
Let Diego spit on you.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back to. There's still so much I need to draw here. You guys, if you need me, I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Diego will continue drawing.
Okay. I'm going to do another round robin. And this time we're going to start with Mir. What do you want to do?
Mir would go back and pick up the bag of tools.
Okay.
Assuming that he dropped as soon as combat started, then he would bring them back over to Bingo. As he approaches, he'd be like, "You're a craftsman, correct?
I know how to make some jewelry, yes.
Do you recognize any of these tools?" He kind of holds the bag, pulling the drawstring open.
I'll take a look.
All right, make an intelligence check for me.
Specialty. Hooray, I rolled a 5. For a total of 5.
You're not sure. They aren't
These
jewelry
are-
making tools.
These are unlike the tools I work with.
I guess Mir would kind of ponder for a second, then look around and I guess call out
Okay,
and ask if anybody else would like to take a look at it.
go ahead. We'll play it out. What do you see? How does he say it?
This bag I found earlier has tools, as far as I can tell, in it. And I'm curious if anybody of you actually recognize what they're used for.
If you need help, Seaweed will help. Seaweed is very helpful. I shall try to attempt to help. I'm not very smart, but I'll
take a look.
try.
Okay, roll an intelligence check.
Okay. Intelligence. Which is just basically just a d20 for me. Okay, Seaweed's so smart. I got a 6. Seaweed is so good at this.
You know, they're tools. Yep, they're tools.
Friend! This is a tool. You are welcome. Seaweed is very helpful. You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
I don't love you. Seaweed likes you.
I'd like to take a look as well.
All right, roll an intelligence check.
Give me one sec. I'm gonna shoot you a whisper.
Okay. I would say
Sweet.
yes. Yeah, because
Okay, cool.
these two
Similar.
craftsmanship, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Alright. So definitely not that. That's gonna be 14.
Okay.
Alright guys, so these are chisels. I don't know exactly what type they are. But they're chisels of some type. I'm assuming since our guy was a carpenter, you know, they're wood chisels, but they're not the ones I'm familiar with.
Yeah, they're much more thin than the stonemasons that you're used to seeing.
I have no idea how that helps us here.
I mean, it does at least help us know that these indeed were his footprints, because these are most likely definitely his items, but that still does not answer the question of where he is. I certainly hope he didn't get eaten by those dastardly creatures.
Mm. Was there just the one footprint that we could see? Or are there any more around?
You could try rolling an investigation.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yep.
Were those centipedes aquatic based or more like land based?
Both.
Both.
Like amphibious
Amphibious.
bugs. Mm-hmm.
So they may have like gotten something and dragged it back to their home, potentially underwater.
Potentially underwater.
Jeez. If only someone can swim well.
I
Yeah.
believe that is you. Is it not, Seaweed? You said you were a fantastic swimmer.
You're right! Seaweed is a fantastic swimmer! Seaweed shall swim!
Seaweed shall swim.
And
This is how combat started.
Yeah. I was gonna say, weren't we doing that before we got into a
Yeah.
fight?
Okay. Seaweed was good at... Okay, Seaweed swimming is pretty good, okay? Alright, Seaweed's got this. Trust the squishy sorcerer! Boop. Can I do another investigation check in the deeper section of the water?
You sure can.
Heck yeah, investigate. Where's that? Plus
And while
0.
she's doing that, I'm doing
I got
the
a 4!
footprint. We need another swimmer.
4 total.
You got 4 total?
Yeah.
Man, you swim out into the
He
deep
was not
part.
very smart, just
Yeah,
FYI.
you sweep out. You're out in the deep part, and you don't see anything.
13 on the footprints. Or footprint.
You do find more, but they all lead to the water.
Gotcha.
Friends, don't worry, there's nothing in here! Seaweed can guarantee nothing!
Are you sure? It's an awfully big pool. Here, I
Durch
will
relays
come
that.
assist.
Yeah, Durch relays that the footprints lead directly to the water.
You shall swim with Seaweed? Wonderful!
Yes, I'm going to come swim with Seaweed.
All right, Bingo.
He
Come on.
smiles.
Bingo, what are
Yes.
you doing during all this?
I'll be moist with Seaweed.
Come be moist.
I'm gonna
with seaweed.
say a quick little prayer. Maybe see if the Allfather wants to shed any light upon his servant. Nice little small prayer.
Roll a percentile.
While they're swimming and he's praying, Durch is gonna pet Jormonger.
Oh, he loves
So I
it.
rolled hot one.
What'd you roll?
Hot one.
I heard I rolled a pot pie.
Oh no, a hot one.
A
Like, one
hot,
out of 100.
like you rolled a 1?
Yeah, like a 1.
It's spicy.
God,
I don't know if that's good or bad.
what the fuck? Rolling a 1? Charming my goddamn monsters? What is this party?
We're great at this, okay?
The Allfather blesses me.
Jesus
He
Christ.
looks
fine.
upon me in the most favorable
You know
of
what?
ways.
You know what? All right. Okay. Bikini gets into the water. So does Seaweed and anyone else that wants to. And Bingo's like, "Dear God, please send us the carpenter." And there are bubbles. Bloop, 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 bloop. And a body is floating behind Vakeen and Seaweed in the water.
Oh no!
Oh
Seaweed found it! Seaweed is very good at this. Seaweed is very good at searching.
Does it
Thank you,
look
my dear
like
Allfather.
a corpse?
Oh, it looks dead as fuck.
Oh, that is exactly what I was afraid of.
Here you go.
Does that mean Seaweed can have back now? It is free for Seaweed?
Yep, you can have the bag, Seaweed.
Hippolytus says, "Wait! Bring his body ashore. He can be brought back."
I can definitely get it to the shore. Lifting it up on the shore might be more difficult.
Myyrion will move to help without actually getting wet.
Question.
Yep.
If I use my lightning lure, can I just yeet the corpse onto the beach?
Yep, you can. You sure can.
Stand back. Seaweed's got this.
All right.
Once again, the mucus tendrils come out, wraps around the body. Seaweed yanks it.
Okay. Sweet. It flies.
As soon as the mucus tendrils come out, I take a wide step
You
away.
like dive into the water to the left. You're like, Myyrion! Okay, the body like lands with this wet, and Hippolyta just makes this whimpering sound like, oh gosh.
You are welcome.
So yeah, Myyrion, you can grab the body and pull him up. Roll in athletics, please.
Oh man.
That is a 7.
All right, you have a hard time. So she comes over to help you. Roll again.
I'd move in front of my lady and offer to help before her.
Okay.
She
That's
doesn't need to get her
18.
hands dirty.
She'll let you. She'll let you. You got a 17 this time?
18.
18. All right, you pull him up easy. And looking him over, like the whole atmosphere changes. Right? It goes from like silly to like this corpse being yeeted up to Hippolyta kneeling and like brushing some of his hair back from his face, and you can see where he was very likely strangled by the centipede's face tentacles.
Hey, Seaweed.
Hmm?
You get to keep your jug.
All right. No, Frank, you seemed very distraught earlier. Seaweed shall give to you. I try to.
No,
you
no,
seem
no, no.
very, very sad
It's quite all right. You keep that.
You are very distraught. Seaweed is trying to make you happy. Except it's free because they are dead.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sets it down like very, very carefully.
Hippolyta finally cuts in and says, we have a choice. We can remain out here and camp, and I can bring him back in the morning. Or we can return to the village and let them know what's happened, and I can try there. What do you think would be safer? And she's like mostly talking to Bingo, but everybody.
It's not good to reveal that we have that kind of power. I'm uncomfortable giving him that kind of information. You're special, and we're already going to be looked at enough. I just want to protect you.
Of course. Mr. Vakeen,
Yes.
it is all right. Is it all right if I request that you and your party protect me as I return Polyus to life, should he desire?
Of course. That is in line with what we came to do. I don't see why it would be any different.
That sounds stupid, that last
Thank you.
Everything
I...
else is fair, but like, that one's just stupid.
Bingo, can you help me set up a tent? And she whispers
Of course.
to you. If you'd like to hear what she whispers to the little kobold guy, roll perception. The only one who doesn't get to is Diego, who's over there talking to the plants. And at any point, Diego, you can finish up your sketch and return, but I need you to roll a sleight of hand or a performance for your sketch.
Not painter supplies?
You can add your painter supply, like your proficiency bonus to either of those.
Okay.
I am burning with curiosity, and I got a 15.
17.
Okay. Anybody else? Seaweed 4 total. That's cute. All right, Mir, you're not going to try in here? You're just going to be respectful?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Vakeen and Durch, you hear her whisper to the kobold, I don't wish to harm any of them with my looks, but I cannot cast the spell while I'm veiled.
Bingo just nod his head.
All right, roll a survival to set up camp, Bingo.
Oh, go bingo. Oh, I rolled real good. That'll be a 22.
22, excellent. With that, we're going to take a very quick bathroom break because the DM has to go to the bathroom, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Yay.
Yay!
We're back?
Yeah, we're back.
Let's do it.
Woo. Yay!
Begin.
Happy. Okay, welcome back. Hey everybody, welcome back. Also, thank you, Anonymous, for buying the Sparkle Vomit Titan dice. I'll be sure to use it for Whispering Pantheon exclusively. All right, sorry, right, yes, camping. We're camping! Anything before we start camping? Anything in particular?
I want to go fishing.
Did I feel anything in particular when my prayers got answered?
Nope. Just a body showed up because the All-Father answered you.
Nice and casual. I like it.
Diego, what do you want to do?
I rolled for the for my sketch.
What'd you get?
I got a 23.
It's beautiful. It's
Yeah. How many people we have here? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
There's 6, including yourself.
Oh no! I'm not including myself in this. Diego, we was looking at his picture, just walking around in a pinch, just like very focused. And then he'll sell up to Myyrion and will present the picture to you. It's like, what do you feel when you see this?
I could describe what it looks like.
It's a tropical flower, right?
Yeah, I mean, all around here,
Yeah.
they're beautiful, tropical.
Let me see the right name for this one. An orchid. A beautiful pink orchid.
Oh, an orchid?
Yeah, orchid. Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
What
first of all,
would
Diego,
you
that's
say?
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And
But what do you feel though? Yeah, what is this making you feel? When you see this, what is the first word you think of?
tranquil,
Tranquil. Okay.
like a
okay.
common effect.
It's interesting. What do you write down? Tranquil. I'd just go back to his journal full of drawings and put tranquil. Okay. Good. The total waste. And, that's pretty much his bit.
Okay. Then I'm going to sweep her over to our fisherman. Go ahead and roll a survival.
Oh, yeah. Nat 20.
Okay. How many fish do you want to
Okay.
catch?
How many people we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There should be 7 in a animal.
Yeah, animal, of course. 9 fish.
Okay. You manage decent-sized fish. You skewer them, set them over the open flame, giving everyone one of their own, to slowly turn and cook. All right. Seaweed, what did you want to do?
I think if Seaweed's been traveling for a while, I think it's been a while since Seaweed has just like been in water, so probably just hanging out in the water, chilling, relaxing, not dying.
Not dying.
Yeah.
All right. Vakeen.
He will take the time to set up his own tent, and then when he is done with that, he would take a seat over on the log near the fire and pull out his little book that he has been documenting his adventures in. He's specifically documenting for people at home when he can see them next.
Anything else?
No, I mean, he would offer to assist with anything else, but he's not really good at all his own tent kind of looks like it was luck that he got it up.
There's Vakeen's tent.
Yes!
It's he's like tied the top really tight, trying to make it like a teepee, but it's kind of tilted a little.
Yeah, he's yet to perfect the camping, but he's well on his way.
Right.
Oh, one other thing. I did want to cast Find Familiar. I wanted to summon my familiar.
What is your familiar?
My familiar is, I'll put it in our group chat. My familiar is a white, he's a little white cobra. And it just sits curled in his lap.
Cute.
She's pretty cute.
Very cute. She kind of curls around your wrist as like another piece of jewelry, setting her head on the back of your palm. Eyes closed. Occasional, the danger noodle tongue makes an appearance and flicks the air.
Yes, danger noodle.
All right. Very pretty. Wow, love that. Okay. Myyrion.
Myyrion would check with Bingo, make sure that there's nothing they need assistance on. And then
Should be good. Thank you for your help.
with them not needing assistance, he'll probably move over and sit next to the fire as well.
Okay.
And start just cleaning his equipment.
Okay. All right, Bingo.
So move over towards the fire, but also position himself between the tent and the rest of the party.
Okay, keep standing guard.
Yeah.
All right. Diego, anything else?
I would like to roll a stealth.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth.
And let me just roll. Okay. 17 on stealth, and I'm gonna sneak right behind Keen. Journal open. And unless he doesn't notice, Diego get right behind him and just pushes his picture in your face like, "What do you think of this? What word do you think? You see this orchard?"
Oh,
Just to surprise him on the word.
blushing.
Blushing. Tranquil blushing. So different. Excitement but calm. Ah.
Did you just do that during? Is that what you were doing while you were distracted during combat?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's lovely.
And it doesn't mean anything until I could figure out the meaning behind it.
I believe the meaning is going to be different to each individual, is it not?
Isn't that amazing though?
Yes, I love that about people. You can take one simple object and it's going to mean something different to everyone.
It's like people are colorful.
He just smiles, nods his head a little like, yeah, they are.
Bingo will just look over. I'm red.
I think we're all red deep down inside with burning passion.
Myyrion
Keen
will
will
kinda
also
giggle
nod
at
at that. Yes.
Bingo just pointed at his scales.
Oh, yeah, too. Sorry about that. It's just
You all
someone once
very
told
red to
me.
me.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. That's when things speak to people, and it's just knowing what to do to truly have pieces speak to them is something that fascinates me greatly. And that's Diego.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Anything else before we move on to watches?
Durch is gonna yell out, "Fish is done," and like go around handing it out.
The good boy,
Diego.
Jormonger, barrels in first. And then he goes back to his post beside the tent.
Pets him. He's a good boy. Hey, good boy. Yeah. Then he heads Bingo to, and then Vacant to, one for his familiar, and then kind of starts handing them out.
Did you
Ah,
make one for
thank you.
Hippolyta?
Yeah.
She is in the tent and hasn't come out.
And that's why he handed it Bingo to.
Yo, bingo. You gonna give her one?
Yeah, I'm gonna give her one. And before I go in, I'll say, nobody come in.
Okie dokie.
Callisto, every time he hears Durch, he's like, what the?
Should I tell him my full name?
Go for it. Go for it. Do it. He'll like it.
Oh, in the chat's there, nice.
He's like, okay.
Okay. That's it. Yep.
Also, really quick shout out, Villain! Thank you for the Hunter the Reckoning book from Throne. Holy shit, I just saw that. I'm hella excited. Quick shout out. Hunter the Reckoning, charity stream on Trekker Sly's channel. 9 a.m. MST, 11 a.m. EST, Sunday. Be there. Be square. Thank you for the shout out. All right, here we go. Food is served all around. Though Hippolyta thanks you for the fish, she does not stop her ministrations. Her hands are glowing faintly. In your travels, Bingo, Lady Hippolyta is usually always covered with the veil. The veil that falls from her wide-brimmed hat almost all the way down to her ankles. Seeing her unveiled is a gift. And it makes you smile. Looking at her is like witnessing a meadow in full bloom with a soft wind causing all the long grass to gently wave. The sun isn't too hot, and the wind isn't cold. Even just being in her presence feels like springtime. No one tries to go into the tent, I'm assuming. And so we'll move into our nighttime watches. Vakeen?
I will volunteer to take first watch. We need someone for second and third. Unless we want to do two per watch. Safety in numbers, I suppose.
See, we can help. See, we can be. See, is very good at this.
I think the safety in numbers is a good idea.
Right, so two per watch then. Who would like to take first watch with myself?
I would probably be most useful during then. And a little
All
bit
right.
better when it's dark out.
All right, and he'll nod at that. And who on second and third?
I take
I'll
second.
take second.
Okay, you two for second, and then you last two for third then?
Seaweed, I
That sounds
guess?
good.
Perfect.
Yeah, Seaweed, it would be you and not.
Wonderful.
All right.
Excellent. Well then, everyone going to sleep. I hope that you rest well.
All right, first watch.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's
Music.
very foreboding.
I know.
Roll a perception.
Let's see. Perception. Oh, good, a decent one. 16?
17.
Okay. Go ahead and move your tokens wherever you are resting.
Are you still by the fire?
No, he probably like pulls out a blanket and sits out here so you can keep an eye out on like this wide surrounding area over here.
Sit like with my back to yours, kinda. And
Okay,
Look
and watch
in
the other
exact
half.
opposite direction.
Cool.
Probably talk to you about a couple little things while we're watching.
Sounds good. He'll answer and reply. Otherwise, he's fairly quiet.
Okay. Did you guys type what you got? I'm sorry, I was reading.
Oh, yeah. Let me put it in the chat for you. Percep. I got a 16.
Okay, minus 17. First watch goes quietly. The sound of the crickets, the gentle lapping of the lake water, gentle breathing of your companions resting nearby, and the occasional intense glow from underneath the tarp of the tent where Lady Hippolyta works. Vikeen, who do you wake for second watch?
I will wake. I will go wake Diego.
All right.
I'll just nudge him slightly and say, "It's your turn."
Yeah. Thanks.
Yep.
I'm gonna go wake up Durch.
Okay. I'm gonna go into my tent.
Okay. Before Diego can wake up Durch, it's actually Bingo who can wake him up if he wishes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good.
Come up.
What? Huh? Oh. My turn?
Yes.
Awesome. He pulls out his, what is it? Where is it? Bottle of boundless coffee and pours 2 cups. One for him and one for Diego.
Hell yeah, that's amazing.
That's awesome. Like, thanks. Wanna play tic-tac-toe?
I think we should probably keep an eye out.
I mean, like between the, I got into this for like long periods of time. It's just like, it's not much from going to sleep. Give the coffee, and helps with that.
Yeah, we can have a little game going on the side.
Yeah. So, what are you doing all the way out here? Don't mind me asking.
I'm actually trying to visit the Oracle as well.
Oh, this Oracle lady seems to be very popular.
That indeed she does. And before he can ask any more questions, Durch walks off and kind of starts pacing back and forth.
Okay.
Near the water,
Roll a
but
perception.
looking. Stupid. 3?
Yeah, it's definitely clear. Everything's safe.
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess I'll roll mine. 15.
Looks and sounds clear for second watch. Who do you wake, Diego, for third watch?
My spitting buddy.
Okay, you
Thank God.
wake you wake Seaweed.
Poke him right in the cheek.
You gotta like kind of dig in the mud a little bit, but yeah, I'm there. Friend!
Hello. Hey! It's your turn.
See what it's done. See what is very good at this. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, you're amazing. No, between you and me, you're like the most powerful out of everyone here. So, very good hands.
But Devin, you said you were a wizard. You are very powerful. You are very powerful. Seaweed.
Yeah, my magic of mashing and magics and your tentacle spit thing. Yeah, we don't have to worry about anything.
Seaweed is very impressed. Very impressed.
Save here. Hey, you. Good night.
Good night, friend.
Good night. I like you.
I don't love you.
Save here. We don't know each other that low. Well, he goes to sleep.
All right, Durch, who do you wake up?
Myyrion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he goes over and kind of kicks the bedroll a little bit. Hey man, your turn. You got some coffee.
He just kind of groggily opens his eyes at you. It's like, coffee? Oh, so you don't have to kick me. And he'll just get up, start putting his stuff back on, and then take a cup of coffee. Anything happen on your watch? Anything
No,
weird to
no, it
know
was
about?
super peaceful.
Okay, well, make sure you get shut-eye and as much rest as you can.
Myyrion friend! It is... We must observe and protect everyone. Come, follow me. Follow Seaweed. Follow Seaweed. And Seaweed's gonna walk over to, like, one of the closer trees. Once again, her legs somehow bowing awkwardly, like the bones aren't supposed to bend certain ways. Like, just leaps up into the tree. Just vertically. Just whoops, up there. Come, friend! Body system is very important. Come join Seaweed. So we may survey the land, protecting everyone.
I can't exactly do that, he says as he takes another sip of the coffee and just looks up at Seaweed in the tree.
But there's so much space.
It might be best for you to stay up there, and for me to stay down here around everybody else, and you can just call out and warn me if you see something.
You don't want to be with Seaweed. Seaweed
No,
understands. Seaweed understands.
I don't mean it like that. I mean, what you have is a very important role, being up there. You can see further than I can.
That is very true.
And where if I stay down here and you call out, I can react quickly while you come down.
You catch Seaweed?
I could try.
Seaweed will remember this. And so, for my advantage, I'm going to do my perception and see if I can see anything.
Okay,
And I do have dark vision.
You
So
can-
just
With dark vision and your high advantage, you can roll with advantage.
Wait.
Myyrion.
And Myyrion will move out here.
Okay, roll a perception.
total for a 19 total.
Okay, Myyrion.
Do I also need to roll with advantage?
Yeah, you. So basically, what's happening is your friend who understands why you don't want to be by them is acting as like the help action, being up so high. So if there was anything to see, she would just shout at you. So, yeah. I will allow it. What'd you get?
Let me roll. That is a dirty 20.
So a 20 and a 19. Okay, I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Uh-oh. Very
Well.
foreboding.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, good.
16 total for Seaweed.
All right, not a bad roll. Not a bad roll.
I'm using my inspiration.
I got 23, but I'm gonna use Favored by the Gods.
Got a 7.
Nice.
I got the dirtiest of all the 20s.
19.
I also got a 19.
27.
The con save is only for those of you that are resting. And those of you that did not get a 12, your dreams are plunged into nightmares.
Oh, jeez.
Screams of a bloody war. Of a deity. Seeking power and retribution. Seaweed and Myyrion. The sky explodes in an array of orange and red. Like two stars colliding, there is a supersonic sound. So bright that you have to shield your eyes. When the explosion dims, both of you see two figures. One, wings of flames, a spear that is lit with the ferocity of the dawning sun. And the second, with wings of starlight and a bow, a sliver of the moon. Time feels like it slows down. Your heartbeats clench. And the two of them collide again. So fast that all you can track is the silvery slash of their movement. Explosion after explosion. Each of you, one by one, that were resting, awaken. As you look to the sky, these two entities that are glowing, bleeding, angry, clash for a final time. And it is the entity with the wings of starlight that falls, plummeting to the earth. And we're going to end there for tonight.
Oh, dang.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
yeah.
What a session 1.
Woo.
Hell yeah.
Good job, everyone.
Thanks for
Yeah.
joining us, chat.
That was awesome.
Thanks for playing, guys. This is Whispering Pantheon, where the Olympians are alive and well. You will see them often. May the odds be in your favor. May you either be champions of good, heroes of the first age, or may you be infamous villains that evade Tartarus at all costs.
Thank you for running the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Very much.
Yeah, it's
Thank
so
you.
much fun.
Let's go raid! Thank you guys again so much. I hope you're as excited as I am. I can't wait to play this next session. Join the Discord to check when it is live. I schedule all of my events for live play and not live play, but you're still welcome for not live play to hang out in the Discord and listen as long as you're muted. I really appreciate it. Again, Anonymous, thank you for the glitter sparkle vomit Titan dice. I can't freaking wait. I'm like giddy about it. And Bill, thank you so much for the Hunter the Reckoning character book. It's like this really intense, dive deep character like folio. Can't wait. Can't wait. Thank you guys so much.